takes a while for it to update. But it's on now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2018 IFPA Pin Masters. We're here in wonderful Augusta, Vegas. Shut up, Brian. I'm here with Brian Shepard, who's controlling things. Will refuse to talk.
Yeah, you need to know how to switch everything too, right?
I can figure it out. Yeah.
Well, are we just following our group because then it's easier, and
exactly.
we can do commentary when applicable. Jump on, Carl. We can talk about our various strategies on Four Queens.
Oh yes. So many. Well, you weren't doing what I was doing.
No. You were doing the double flip from the center?
Yeah, I was doing double flip.
Any particular reason after the first time you continued doing it after?
It worked twice, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it worked
okay,
twice.
All right. I must have missed that.
What, double flip up the center to the saucer?
Yeah.
Okay. Good point. Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
Karen plunging out her practice. We forgot to tell her that she could restart at any time. But that's cool. She can do what she wants because she's a winner. All right. Party time. It's like, do you take the 1,000 in the center, or do you want your bumpers for hundreds for the rest of the ball?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's
Double. No?
Let's see. Oh, my God. A clinic. Oh, she's going to go for the right, too, because why not? I can ambidextrous.
Uh-oh.
Ambidextrous. Look at. Why wouldn't
What's
she
she
go back to
doing?
the left?
Yeah, it was working. She got 2,000 off of that
She's
one.
showing off.
She got 2,000 off of the 1,000 point switch there.
Should we DQ her?
Yeah.
Give her 10? Oh, look at that. That would have gone back into the plunger lane if she wanted it. Oh, she's got to get it. This is now, you don't want to drain. Got it.
Yeah.
Bam. She's like, yeah, that's just kind of how you do it. Killed it. She's going to Andre play out here. She could take a 5. Just keep going. No, she's not.
Here, refresh that page and see if it pulls up some scores or not. Because you put in the 2, right? Just you can refresh it. Yeah, whatever.
Nope, not that one.
Just maybe select a group and pick that way. Just hit read it 10. That's fine. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, the target score. Sorry, Jermaine. Target score is 20 grand on this thing.
Do you have a list of target
darn,
scores
yeah.
for the
Oh,
games?
No. Not on the games now, but I think I know most of them.
Do you have a spreadsheet?
No. But I can make one.
Quick to do
Hold
list.
on. Zach. Oh, my God. Zach.
Yeah, we'll get the target scores.
He's like 4 feet away. How does Zach not hear me right now?
You want him to make the spreadsheet?
Yeah.
Is this you, Brian?
Please eat some milk duds. Nobody wants them.
Sorry?
Please eat the milk duds. Nobody wants them.
I like milk duds.
What did Karen get?
She got a 2.
Wow.
And she almost had a. You had a. And like. So what? So.
Oh, there you are.
So the first time, so you tapped it and then did it with the left, and it was beautiful. And then you like tapped it. You're like, I'm gonna try from the right now, just because. Like, why? Why don't you just do what you just did before, and then do it again, and then you're done? Oh yeah, let's see.
He's going to update the Google Doc.
I have plenty of time during the 6 o'clock tea time when I'm not playing, unless nobody's doing commentary. But then last year, I think I did all my email and did commentary at the same time.
Crazy.
Love that my IFPA picture has my dark hair from 15 years ago. That's lovely.
yesterday?
Yeah, same Google sheet as yesterday.
Did you have that bookmarked anywhere? I'm gonna say it's game cues right there.
He's gonna put it on there.
Yeah, good for Zach. This pin is 4 queens by, I'm going to just say Bally because it looks like a Bally. Is it a Bally? Yeah, Bally 4 queens? Sure,
Sure.
Bally 4 queens.
You are correct.
Yes.
1970.
Carry. Bam, 1. Whoa, flipping away. Oh.
It's given to everyone too. I know you want to fix it.
What? Is it what, the spot target?
No, the left out lane.
Oh. Same
Give
for
it-
everybody, Carl.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta love when the right out lane gets 1.
So if you were Karen last night, would you have drained with your 500 down the middle intentionally, knowing that you would have won if you just let it go down the middle?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't have? You wouldn't have flipped away? And
We got him.
you're in my group. You're going to get this all day. Just set it on the game. Oh, the skill
Nice.
shot plunge, the free throw.
All right, that's a 5.
All right, Karen's leading off the next one, which is what? Game of Thorns?
Ah, shoot, Brian. Oh, wait, no, that's in the right spot. Sorry. They're in alphabetical order for whatever reason. Because I put them in that way. Sorry. I screwed that up, didn't I? The games.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
You only need to upgrade to 1 group anyways. Not all of them.
well, I'll update the rest as
They're
the other
supposed to
results
be
come in.
They'll bring sheets over.
Well, no, in your
Oh.
stuff.
Oh,
This is, this
yeah.
is just for the stream, so.
That's fine.
Okay, so do the nope, wrong one. Go back. Yeah, hit that. Go to HDMI. Oh, yeah, actually, go back again. Hit logos. All right, that way we don't show the HDMI fun stuff that's going to happen. Go to HDMI.
Oh.
Now pick that. Wait for that to go away. Now go back. Now go to the game.
Jeez. Production is hard. That's like 7 buttons just to like change it to Game of Thrones.
Oh, and I get to refocus that camera. Yay.
How are people doing? Ball for how the par scores looking? Let's see. Anybody done?
So what is our target score for this game?
250. Which seems really low, right?
I'm going to have to get that on here.
It can play pretty brutal.
I know. It was 300 the last time we used it 2 years ago. I feel like me sitting in the middle is like the most valueless. Oh.
Do it over here.
So for those that are wondering what's going on, we do have casual mode on. So everyone is forced to play House Stark. And the game starts with Greyjoy ready to go. And you are not allowed to pass on a house. So it's a little harder to stack what you want for Blackwater because you can't defer to when you want to play them. I love no ball saves.
And the cone rubber did its job.
All right, good job, man. Cone Rubber 1, player 0. Boing.
You should ask Stern to make it so you can pick which mode it starts on, besides Stark.
What do you mean?
So instead of starting with Stark in casual mode,
Oh, like in the settings, you can just be like, it's a Baratheon kind of day.
Ah, shoot. Sorry.
Yeah, remember, you get to use your Iron Bank for points. Who would have thought?
I forgot.
That was the first time I saw someone do it. I forgot. I'm glad I'm watching. Yancey, so the question of any strong reason for using casual mode aside from denying Martel add a ball. The biggest thing is running into a situation that we've run into at our pinball league, which is if you get some plunger lane rattle, there's a potential for a player's house selection to be locked in to someone that they don't want. And rather than that wouldn't be a major malfunction, so that player would be forced to then play on Baratheon or whoever, Greyjoy. That we take that out of play, and it's just kind of fun. It's when we were sort of half joking, and then we set it up, and when we saw that you couldn't defer your starting your modes, and that you were sort of forced to play it whenever you shot the center ramp to lock a ball, it seemed like kind of just a new challenge. We'll call it like the less entertaining adjustment than like what Carl did for Metallica.
Ah, shoot. Sorry again.
Cranking it down. It's brutal.
Trying to get target scores and all these things, yeah.
Yeah, Yellow Pen. It felt like it made the games much faster. The game times were much shorter on Game of Thrones yesterday.
What?
Should we add all the percentages in there as well?
Nah. Let people do math on their own. $20, $40, $60, $80. Uh-oh. Yeah. The double. Oh, yeah. That was like the quad bird. Brian, go give him a yellow card.
Seriously?
No.
I can.
It's too early.
Can I give you yours now?
Yeah. Greg Dunlap, you want to Skype me and I can hold my phone to the mic and then you can just do commentary while Carl and I go play. You and Shepard can do it.
I hear a car alarm going off. Is it your car again?
It's not mine. Yeah.
Carl's like, I sold my car yesterday. Sick of hearing the alarm go off. We are right by the Las Vegas airport, so sensitive car alarms seem to want to go off.
Are we ready here?
Yeah.
Oh, we are. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Let me
go practice. Right. Yeah, I mean, pars whenever you make it.
Yeah, pars target.
The averages were done with a par of 4 in mind, if that helps, but there's no real par. All right, we'll be back. Hi, Brian. Take it home.
Oh, thanks. I got 4 more to do.
All right, my practice is done. This is kind of nice because I can see when I'm up without standing in a room full of crowded people. It's kind of nice. You get to see when you're up from here rather than like hovering.
Yeah, we did our.
It's easier to see when you're up from here than standing and waiting.
We gotta get people to start giving sheets into Brian so he can start doing scores. So he's
All right.
doing your guys' now, but
Okay.
All right, we're good.
try to remind people when you go back out there, Josh.
Give me the keyboard on the mouse. Thank you. These mics are so damn sensitive. Where's our group?
All games are set to 5 balls. That is correct. Par is set to whatever Carl shoots today. That will be par.
Oh, wait, no, that's bad. You suck. That goes down.
The ladies practicing? What's going on?
I don't think they're playing.
You practicing? Go practice. Did you practice? You. That's your women's world champion, everybody. No idea what's going on today.
I promise I'll talk eventually, but
Yeah. All right. Carrie practice yet or no? Did Carrie practice yet? Did Carrie practice or not yet?
oh, right.
She left in disgust of our group. 9 machines, 9 holes per day. 3 EMs, 3 south, 3 mids, 3 new is the course. We are the bottleneck. We're taking forever. We haven't even started.
Haven't even started.
What is up with our group? Delay a game for our group. Karen, you're first, right? What'd you get? A 3 or a 2? You get a
On this?
no on the last game.
Yes, I'm correct.
Yeah, 2.
I got 2. Yes, and yes, you're correct.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about how I still can't find the lock shot in this machine. It seems kind of important.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to like reach the target score, it's kind of important.
My understanding is that's the central goal. I'm just here to
Steve Daniels, you do not want to do 18 machines in one day. We did that. That's probably before Carl started playing.
No,
I think.
I did one of them. That was my first big tournament I went
out
to.
in Vegas?
Yeah.
Here?
Yep.
Oh, I feel so bad for you. It was terrible.
That was fun. I remember Batman.
It was like an 11-hour round. And then we didn't do Pin Masters for 5 years because we were post-traumatic stress golf syndrome. My soul was nearly broken that day.
Yeah, that was 36 holes, right?
That was 36
And
holes.
you even let some people play all 36 on one day.
Andre did it. And we're good. What does that mean? What? It's the order of the scores.
There's only 2 people playing Game of Thrones.
That was our practice. It's just taking us an hour to practice.
So,
So Bess goes first.
yes.
Here, I'm all done with this. You may have it back. Here you go. Thank you.
We're going to start after our 2 minutes of practice total between 4 players. I mean, 20 minutes
2
of
minutes,
practice.
yeah.
Greg wants us to fix the player order on the display. That is not happening.
That is not happening. That's right.
Greg, we will take your comments up with management and get back to you. We appreciate your feedback.
You can program it, Greg, and then I'll put it on here.
Are we supposed to play as 2-player groups?
No, that was
That's
That was
practice.
practice. I intentionally didn't start a 4-player game just to make sure that people knew it wasn't for real. Sort of the... She plunging out. Oh, I guess it's done. Oh, it's 5 balls.
Oh, no. Just power cycle.
I'm not
No,
getting
she's
it.
not
Are
going
you
to.
good enough to tell her? I'm not getting
She's not
going to
do it.
Oh, and she knew it. Oh, she's doing
yay.
it. Yay. Jermaine, that is correct. So Karen got a 2 because she chose to not get a 1 like she could have the last game. And that was the best in our group, so she's leading the way. I think that means I'm second. Or I will play out of turn and get a 10.
You could always put it in advanced mode.
Yeah. If I'm going out, I'm going out in style.
Oh, we're going wall.
That's what I did 2 years ago before anyone knew anything about this game. What's that? No, not anymore.
No.
There was a time when wall was the place to be.
But you pull something in with it, that'll just do something.
All right.
Yeah, you're. Oh, man. Put the mic up. Not down. Here, I need to turn my headset down. It's really freaking. That's this one. Ah, that's better. Yeah, I'll kill him a little too. Okay. I'm good. Thank you. All right, what's Josh going to do? Blackwater? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing else to do.
Hitting the locks on this is pretty safe.
No, I had one. I had a screamer the other day. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So you were watching the first rounds of the IFPA Pin Masters in Las Vegas. I'm Carl D'Angelo with Brian Shepard, and Josh Harper's coming on when he's not playing. If anyone doesn't know, we're all forced to play Stark. It's on casual.
If you get more some folks here to do commentary, I can add machines to the golf page.
I usually find that, like, target center isn't the problem, right? Like, if you're gonna die, it's like I don't fumble at him. I'll take my wall advancement just in case I need after I have a really bad Blackwater and I'm at like 189 or something.
That was a nice drain you had.
Oh, it was awesome.
So you're just going for Blackwater?
Yeah. Yeah, a good Blackwater will get you there. Although I'm not used to not being able to play 2 Blackwaters for every Blackwater with Martel.
Well, what does completing Greyjoy get you? Like right around point range, you think?
I don't know. Because normally I play it with Lannister in Blackwater. It's just sometimes it's big points and sometimes it's little points.
killed myself.
If you plow through Greyjoy single ball? What is that?
I don't know.
Right, I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
I'm
It's
like,
probably
I
like- it's
play
probably
it
like
with
150 or something.
Blackwater.
Probably around 150 is my guess.
But you're, I mean, if
Yeah,
you're,
but
if you're
I was
playing it, he was
comboing. I mean,
comboing.
yeah, I got 43 just off of 3 shots.
I mean,
Yeah, if you're not, yeah.
honestly, I think if you take Greyjoy and Tyrell in, you'll probably get it.
Well, taking Tyrell in, you're like bashing the lock targets anyway. Like, you should take your locks every time first,
But
right?
doesn't Tyrell also light shots lit as well for points? For the mode?
It's the jousting, right? So
Yeah.
you shoot a ramp and then it lights the targets to collect. Yeah, I don't know, man. I play the modes in multi-ball. I don't even pay attention. Sorry that the rules knowledge of this commentary is what? Do what again? Oh yeah, sweet. It's cool.
I'm pretty sure Josh will do this at every tournament
Yeah,
now.
and I'll remove the lock on Sorcerer the next time. Won't be talked out of it. I kind of like Shepard's little post rubber too. Kind of digging that. Oh yeah, actually we do. Par is 4 for the standings page because it gets all messed up if you go by raw score. So we actually do have a par of 4 per hole. Everybody.
For normal tilting, there just you lose your ball, but there's no other penalty, is there?
No.
So what's the little post rubber you were talking about?
Above the. Oh wait, can I touchscreen this?
Oh, yeah, you can touchscreen this. Oh,
Hey!
yeah.
So right,
Circle it. Yeah,
right
yeah.
there is the Hell's Bells, whatever, fat, the
Right.
the Trent
cone-
rubber.
the
The
up-
Trent rubber is what I call it, the cone rubber.
But upside down.
Yeah.
Right.
So it gets it to bounce off the wall. So especially these flipper, the game has a bit of play on it. So normally, if you have to, do you hit escape?
Yeah,
Yeah,
escape.
escape.
Yep.
Like you can live catch pretty easily on most Game of Thrones. This
Yep.
was like, or you can,
Hold the flipper
your
up.
flipper up, and the ball will just come to the best theater of magic rest you've ever seen.
Backhand. Backhand.
Little post rubber. So on the right orbit where it exits the ball guide, you can put a cone rubber upside down as long as you notch it a little bit.
Mike up.
Oh, am I like breaking your headset?
Yeah. put-
Every time, yeah, in here.
Cone rubbers are always upside down.
What's that?
Cone rubbers are always upside down.
Yeah, but I've seen on ACDCs people put them
Upside down.
where the bigger ring is on the top versus the bottom.
It's supposed to be on the top.
Yeah. This is upside down on this one.
Oh, you got the big ring at the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh.
It seemed to do a better job of deflecting the ball.
Put a totem rubber in there.
Decrease the diameter, probably.
The big fat totem.
Are you talking about the yellow?
Yeah, the big yellow.
We didn't have any. That's
Okay.
what we wanted. But it worked out well.
Yeah.
It adds a little bit more dynamic to the game.
So he takes 5 minutes to walk from here to the game. What rulings is he making? There he is.
Man, just hanging out for my flight leave here a bit. Oh, yeah? When you taking off? 4. Oh, man. Cool. Good to see you. You too, bud. If you want a beer, you can have a Corona in the fridge, bud. Appreciate it.
So I think the story is not who's going to Pinburg this year. It's who's on the wait list. Oh, please join.
So who are we having here on Game of Thrones?
This will be Carl D'Angelo,
Oh,
who
excellent.
came in second last night.
Yeah, Carl had a great night. This is just Angus McKinnon jumping in on the mic. How's it going, everyone? I'm just between games now. We're 2 holes into my grouping. I'll be just leaving here in a second. I just had a moment. Just wanted to say hello. How's Game of Thrones been playing today?
Well, we've only seen this match so far,
Oh,
so
okay.
we're following Carl and Josh through the day so far.
Right
so.
on. Well, we've got a multi-ball going here. He's got a likelihood of making the score.
But with the rule, have you played it yet?
Yeah, I have on casual mode. It's a lot more difficult to get that higher score. Like 250, I think, is the threshold today,
Yeah.
and that's a pretty high threshold to make. You pretty much have to get a multi-ball in order to make it.
Well, that's what we're wondering. If you just finished Greyjoy, what would you be around? 60, 70 million, maybe?
I think it's around 70. Yeah, I finished Greyjoy yesterday, just screwing around at the Hall of Fame, and yeah, it was around that. So yeah, you can't depend on a single mode to get you there. You actually have to go straight up and get the multi-ball, or keep one ball going forever. And on this game, that's a tough task. Someone asked, are there stroke penalties for tilting? Yes, big time. Actually, no. It depends on the game. If you're on an EM, the EMs are tilt ends game, so you'd have a massive stroke penalty for that. If you are on an EM or on any other machine, you're just talking about losing your ball, so you'd have a penalty in that you wouldn't be able to score any more points. All right, I got to get back to it.
So everybody's probably figured out we'll have commentators cycling in and out whenever somebody's free or they want to do it.
Hey, we're gonna hit a lock shot one more time.
Good luck.
I did my part. Better than me.
Poor equipment without
You're fired.
no respect.
You're fired, Carl. I'm going to Facebook Live it next year just on my phone. Just pass it around to people. Let me at least get 1 lock per ball. I'm on pace. 1 lock per ball. I was so excited about doing the rolling backhand into the lot targets that I had no backup plan when the ball was not rolling back. I didn't think about that.
These flippers have a abnormally long travelers.
It's
It's
a
just
ve-
me.
No, that's a lot of their Iron Man 2, their games here I think have seen some location play.
Yeah.
Probably haven't had a flipper rebuild since I was in diapers.
They also seem to be a touch stronger than others I played. It was very easy to post pass to the outlanes.
It sucks missing your first center ramp for Blackwater. Oh yeah, don't tell. Ball saves aplenty. That's your Martell. Your Lord of Light is your Martell. That's it. Actually, have to remember to focus quickly on Blackwater while playing it, rather than I usually kind of tend to lollygag before I use my add-a-ball and then choose that time to focus harder.
This isn't worth anything without mode in here.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get to the supers,
Yeah, if you get the supers, yeah.
if you can get to your second set of supers, you're in business.
I'm doubtful of that.
15 million Blackwater. This is when you just want to walk away and cry. It's like, I'm at 26 million, and she's smiling. She knows. It's like, this is not great. Asher's dad. Add a ball from the Pops. We disabled that, Adam. I'm just kidding. So trap up and play pick-a-pop. Ignore all jackpot shots. Just keep
Here we go. One more.
Oh. Uh-oh. I feel like that's their second warning, right?
That's our second.
Nice.
Bye.
We're going to place this headset down gently.
Mic up. Mic up.
Go. That's very unnatural. Okay. All right.
Help me get some new headphones. Man, these are new headphones. They're just so sensitive when they get pulled on and off. That's the issue. But thank you, Scribble. I like that you're helping me out. I don't mean to blast you for that. But yeah, these are the Audio Technica. Let's see, model BPHS1. It's very sensitive in general. That's all. Standings are on IFPApinball.com. They're updated as quickly as they can be as groups report in. So you can check there. Oh, I should be watching Josh. And lock 3. Ball 3. Yeah, any movement on the
I'm trying.
on these does it. It's yeah.
Let me take them off for a second so I can do this.
All right, let's see what Josh can do. He's got Lannister, he's got Drake, Greyjoy, and his Blackwater running. I swear that left out lane just sucks balls. Gets in that area and you're toast. Oh! All right. Don't let them touch, and they're going to bash
Would you like to update your own score, Josh?
Why? I got 2 more balls in this. I got 2 more
Oh,
balls in
that's
this
right, it's on
fun.
5.
Oh, yeah. No, this is great.
It's what happens when I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
What's the targets for?
250. You're in the 6 o'clock, by the way.
Yeah, it was that or not play.
No, I emailed you and Sean texted you. Yeah, I had a spot open in both, but
We're a one-car family right now. Couldn't do it. Hey, what's up, Mark? I'm here, Good luck today, Mark.
Jermaine, I only illustrated Blackwater sucks by having a bad Blackwater.
Won the national.
Still think if you can get to supers, you can get there from here. If you play well. Let's see where Carl's going to go. He's going wall. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Maybe. You start throwing anything at the wall.
Is it still in the start setting?
It is, yeah. He is doing spinner all day to 250.
If the return wasn't so shit, that would
Yeah.
be semi-reasonable.
Jermaine, this RAM actually registers awesome, so I would take like 6, 5, 10, 15, 20 million supers. Like, give me half of my par score in supers. That would be fantastic. Oh, yeah. 38.5. Add it to the total. Oh, 49,000. He's going. He's got it. Oh, yeah. Oh. I haven't used my Iron Bank all 3 balls. That's like 5 million I've left on the table.
Right flipper been holding up on that game?
Yeah, it's been all right.
Yeah.
Sometimes does this little limp thing.
All the games have been playing really good.
Wall or spinner all day? Okay.
I just want to. I want a safety net during the modes.
I'm with you.
That's all.
That's where I'm going now that I've bailed. Now that I've shot myself in the head. I'm like 50,000 per spinner shot. You could get there by tomorrow afternoon.
Don't tempt me. I know you want this to run till 1 a.m.
Oh yeah. What's that?
What raises spinner value?
The drop
Drops.
target's on the left. I should have done that. I should have taken all of Blackwater just to pound on Lord of Light targets to come out with a decent spinner level. Save that. They'll save that trick for tomorrow. What a poo-poo platter of a Blackwater. Ugh. I'm in trouble. Steve, we ended 12 minutes late last night. It was 1:12 Eastern time. It was not 1 a.m. local. No, it was 12:12 local time. Whatever. I don't have my time zones right. We wanted to end at midnight. We ended at 12:12.
And that's not bad considering how Sorcerer was playing.
Yeah. Carl proved that Escher is still a little boy after that Sorcerer comeback. Carey just making it look easy. I prefer the up and over move here and out the right out lane. Oh no, I prefer just going all the way up and yeah. Oh yeah.
Gosh.
Everybody out of the pool. I feel like if the target score was 1 billion, I'd have a better chance of getting it quicker. For some reason, the low target score is just such a mind effer on this thing.
What was it 2 years ago? Do you
300.
remember?
It
It
was
was?
300.
Okay.
Because I played a wall and got to like 293 and drained, and then flip drain 296, flip drain 299, got a 4.
Why?
14 million, man.
No, why the post pass?
Oh yeah, I don't know. She's the women's champion.
Oh, don't question.
Style
that.
points.
Colin tell you about his first game on Pinball Circus? Should have stayed and watched. First freaking game on it, he gets it all the way up to the clown. Right away. He asked me, he goes, Chad, what do I do? This, the that, the that. Yeah, he did it. He knew what to do. But I only had one game, and when he showed up, so I barely knew what to do.
Oof.
Gosh. Yeah. Does like the dragon shot.
There we go.
That's better. Nice. Nice job. So, yours is 3, 4, 5. It's all software control. The focus right. So that's fine. And I don't have it up. The format of this tournament. So this is pin golf. So basically, every game has a target score. So in this case, it's 250 million on Game of Thrones. Once you reach that, the number of balls you took to reach that is your score. Lower the score you get, then the better. So you do on ball 1, that's a 1. That's 1 stroke. And there are different tiers. We only play 5 balls, but you can get up to 10 strokes based on your score. And what is it, like a 20%, basically 20% value.
That's correct.
Or falling value, I guess you could say. It's amazing you can hear Josh all the way in here. It's like right now we're all in bad shape. Being on ball 4 and we're not even halfway to the target score. So yeah, we won't. So like I said, we won't take 2 games. It'll just be the single game. So a 6 would be if you're like 200 to 249 million, somewhere in there. There are cheats posted on all the games too, so the players don't have to do math. Nice nudge there. He survives, and we're all forced to play Stark. The game is set to casual mode. If you put it in advanced mode, you are DQ'd, and you take a 10 for the hole. I swear he's even picking up on the mic a little.
Yes.
God. 5 balls? Yeah.
Well, yeah, mess up your Blackwater, and then you got to go for wall. I mean, you can go Blackwater. So you got to make the dragon shot to start Blackwater, or start wall, right? Yeah. All right, starter mode. Starters modes. He's only got gray dragon. Okay. Tyrell and Lannister, and then start wall. What's he doing?
Yeah, I think in some cases it makes it easier, but it randomizes a little bit. When we were play testing these Wednesday, you literally could just hold your flipper up and it would come to a cradle every time on the right. So we had to change something, otherwise the game wouldn't have been in at all.
Yes. That was lovely. Oh,
You're almost halfway.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Jim's playing. Jim doesn't want to talk. Jim, let's talk about our kids.
These madmen still going at it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been about 2 years since I had to worry about the start of mode, worry about don't brick your wall shot. It's been a while. It's not really in muscle memory like it used to be. Oh, yeah, Carl. Yes, take the bank, baby. Everyone loves the bank.
Did you remember this time?
I did. Got like 1.6 million. I'd be at like 110 without it. Oh, here. Oh, never mind. Steve Daniels allowed that message. Very nice, Steve. Yancey, if you fail on 5 balls, your score is somewhere between 6 and 10, depending on how crappy you did.
Like, here's an example. The target score on an EM I just played was 2,000 points. I was short 45 points from making the target score, so rather than getting a 5, I got a 6, because I was within the range for a 6-stroke. But yeah, it goes down from there based on whatever range was established going into the tournament.
I mean, we're all still playing. It's ball 5. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Something to be said for keeping the ball alive, though, huh?
Oh, this is fun.
How many people are waiting behind you now?
Yeah, everybody, right? Everybody except the group that played Game of Thrones already?
But it's actually not so bad. There's the group playing Iron Man
Yeah.
is also delayed. So
All
we
right.
might have a bit of a bottleneck.
We'll see.
I'm going to see about getting more scores.
That skill shot for 2.5 million starting to look mighty juicy. It's like finding water in a desert.
Then you need it in this format. Every point counts.
Steve Daniels, I did not see that.
Quick drain down the middle from the dragon.
All right, let's go do this.
All right.
Stack wall with nothing.
It's not a far walk from the booth to the machine, so Josh is just going to mosey on over. All right, let's see how he does here. So you can see there on Game of Thrones when he did the soft plunge, he smacked the side of the machine. That gets the ball off of the ramp side, makes it easier to hit on the right flipper. Oh, that's too. Oh, and he tilts.
And almost a yellow card.
Yeah. What would a yellow card mean? Now, like, what would you need to get for a yellow card? Or what?
I think an F-bomb would qualify.
An F-bomb would
Definitely.
qualify? Okay.
What qualifies for a yellow card, Josh?
Depends what kind of mood I'm in.
That's great. Nepotism at its finest.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Depends
I
what
was
kind of mood he's in.
Too disappointed to even drop one there. That was just hilarious.
That was a tough break.
What did I get? I got like an 8 or something.
Yeah.
9. I don't know.
What did you finish with? 125? 124?
I think I went into the ball at 112. I bet you I'm at like 113 and a half,
Yeah,
probably.
you might be in the. Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm so stupid. You could forget about the long travel. You could just cradle after the frickin' sword release.
Yeah, man.
Man. For tomorrow, Carl's got it. No. Oh. Yes.
Hoo-hoo.
It's-
Nice live catch.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, it's the best.
I love this comment. If an
Wow.
F-bomb is a yellow card, then Josh is disqualified for
Yeah.
every tournament he's ever played in.
Most of my F words have been converted to I yell fart a lot
Fart?
since I've had kids.
Ah,
See,
okay.
112. I started the ball with 112 and I tilted. So
Right, yeah, so you didn't get any.
I got about a 0-point ball. I don't have it.
There's another car alarm going
Is it
off.
on the table? All right, let me go enter our score sheet.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Is it on the table? It's probably right on the table. I got it.
8 and 8. Josh is heading back. All right, so we're going to switch games. I gotta go over there.
Yeah, here, you take the captain's chair, man. You want to sit there, like.
No, Brian will be back.
Sure.
What's the next game? It's going to be on that side. First one.
Time machine?
After Time Machine.
Barracora?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think that will be it.
It's either Barracora or.
Someone moved the camera.
Sort of. We're going to get a bit of a camera movement so you can see the scores there in a moment.
Can I just sit here for a second?
Yeah, go ahead. No one seems to care. You can commentate if you want.
I'm playing some Pathway. They should have spent the money for the $15.
What I'm finding is the solid states are a lot more tolerant to the tilt. Well, they're a lot more tilt tolerant. You can do quite a bit more shaking. The EMs are super tight today, so it's just you'll see a lot more of jostling of the machines in some of the solid states here, which is fantastic because you need to do it. This game, I believe, is Barracora, for all of those who are wondering.
Do you know how to play Barracora?
Barracora, no. It's one of those. I didn't have a chance to review all of all the rule sets.
Okay.
I'm more of a color guy anyway when it comes to the commentary, but
Okay. Well, okay. So you can have a 2-ball multi-ball or a 3-ball multi-ball. To light the lock for the 2-ball, you spell the BARR on the left, those 3 drop targets, but you have to get them in order. If you don't get them in order, they will go right back up.
right.
See, he just did it, and then his saucer lock is lit. He's going to try to shoot that.
Again, learning with friends.
And then to get the 3-ball, you would have to spell the other drop top target
Right.
bank on the right.
Excellent. Do you remember what the point threshold is set on this game today?
It is 500.
500.
500. Okay. And do you know how, like the increments going down after 5 shots? Is it every 50,000 points or 20%?
20%.
20%.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
not study that, but
Yeah. Oh, it's just posted on the machine.
you can light both locks, and if you get your saucer first, then you'll start a 2-ball. But if you hit the upper lock, it's like kind of right above the 1 towards the left.
Right.
You would. Oh, right
Yeah, you
there.
can do the touch screen.
Yeah, you can draw on there.
I forgot that it was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot it up the right orbit, and it goes right up in there. It's also a bonus collect if you can like jack up your bonus, then it glows orange up there. If you get that lock first, then you have to get the lock on the saucer. Then your 3-ball starts.
Excellent.
But if you get the saucer first, then your 2-ball will start.
These are all great tips,
Okay, I have
which
to
I'll
go
be
play
using
now.
later. Thank you.
You're player 1. He's practicing first, so good afternoon.
And some good cradle play here.
Yeah, to get 500,000, I imagine the strategy is going to be to get bar on the right, like he's doing, like he did here, get the 2-ball, and,
Yeah.
and flail to 500.
That is some good cradle play there. This is a fine ball handling clinic going on here. Let the dirty comments on Twitch begin, please. Very nice slit save on the side of the box there. And there he did it. So he's lit the ramp. Let's see if he can make it. There it is. Very surprised I only got one dirty comment about ball handling. I would have thought the viewers were a little more dirty-minded than that. Oh, and that's a quick end to the multi-ball for him. I'm just gonna go check to see if I'm up.
So it looks like Josh is just sticking to the 2-ball strategy. Would you like to join?
Sure.
Please do. You're much better at this than I am.
Be here briefly. Oh, no one said I was good at this. Hello, everybody. It's Deborah. I may or may not be good at this. I see Escher's dad is on. He's always here. Even when Escher's not playing, Adam's still creeping.
Royal Guardian, or what was it, that one again?
Royal Guard.
Thank
I
you.
think Royal Guard. And someone put 4 queens in as 4 square in my group. I don't know why, but that tickled me. Yancey's here. Oh, the Ricky Ruru. Who are you, Ricky Ruru? You were rooting for some people I know. Do we know each other? I already know who Hakuna Kimtada is.
Josh just finished a little short.
Yeah, he finished a little short on Game of Thrones too, I gotta say.
Yeah.
We got. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about a 5-ball, 112 million Game of Thrones game for a Sharp brother?
And I think he was second on that game too.
Yeah, he was. Carl D'Angelo kicked his ass. What else is there to do, Adam? Oh, I don't know. Go feed some chickens. You could do that.
So for those that don't know, we're actually playing players 1 and 3 on this game. So so Josh is player 1 and Carl's player 3, and they just plunge players 2 and 4. And it's basically just so we prevent any kind of tilt throughs between the players. And picked it more for the Data East games because they have a habit of doing that. But I think they just decided to do it on all 4 of these solid states that we have here.
Just for consistency. So, Ricky Ruru, I know a lot of people in Colorado. You might be somebody that I know. Nobody that you know. Yes, you were rooting for Snow. That's right. Miss Galvin. And I'm sure you were rooting for her home team here, Paul. I got to pay better attention to what's happening on Barracora here. And eventually I'll go play as well.
What game are you on right now?
I was waiting for Game of Thrones to be done. Do you have the 4-1-1 on whether or not the last group finished yet? That one's longer playing, especially 5-ball, man. Unless Josh Sharp is playing.
Josh was the last group. The other group was.
No, there was a group after that we had
wow.
to wait through for. Now, the target is up in the left-hand side. Okay, good. So we're super prepared today. I like that.
Also have it here.
Oh. Oh, that's what you were pointing to earlier. Or at least, no, you were pointing to Royal G and asking me what that was. 500K? That's so doable. 250 mil on this particular Game of Thrones with its adjustments is impressive. Hello, it's Josh himself. How do you feel about that game of Barracora on your dad's old machine?
My Barracora score beat my Game of Thrones score.
Very nice.
Like that.
Now, do you feel like you have an inside edge, probably because you played this as a kid over and over again?
Probably. But I was waiting. I had the perfect 300,000 stack ready to go that I totally, when I was short plunging, I totally biffed, which was very annoying.
Yes, we were noticing that your Cora was strangely unlit for too long.
Yeah.
But you had your bar. I'm sorry, your Cora.
My to get to 500, my focal point is actually that area right there.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not do that for myself, expecting that I would drain. But you must
Brian,
know the angles on the bounces
hit
so
escape,
well.
Brian.
Thank you.
So if you can get into multi-ball and line up this top row, it's 25.
All right.
Times 10x.
10x. That
doesn't look like 25 times
10x.
But so that lights this horseshoe shot for 250,000, and if it's on the same level, you can do it twice.
Okay.
And that's 500 right there.
Oh, twice. So it's 250 a piece, and then you're done.
Yeah. So
what does it take to light these bad boys now?
That spot target lights that one, the left one. The right spot target lights the right one.
So every time you hit it, it increases. It
goes
increases.
Up a level.
Does it have to be even?
If it's on the same level,
then
you can
get
collect it twice. No, you score it. You score it here.
And
but
it has to be.
It resets it. If it's on right now, if he collects it, it'll go down to nothing.
Okay.
If he hits there, now it's
now
even.
It'll
now
be
he can
twice
collect it
collected. What about thrice collected?
No.
Can you thrice collect?
Unfortunately, you can yell at my dad later. He'll
Disappointment. Be here. I got a chance to listen to him on Pinball Profile a couple days ago.
I had a chance to listen to him
yesterday.
Oh
yeah?
Person.
Is he on all the podcasts? No.
He's my dad, so I just talk to him every day.
Every day?
Yeah, most days.
That's good. That's good. He says he doesn't get enough time with you guys.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
He loves us too much.
Tell him to come to more
Yeah.
tournaments. That's really all
If
it
he
takes.
wants to see Zach, maybe.
And come to Vegas more often.
Yeah.
I really don't see any issue with that idea.
So this is the Elwyn term. What is it? Dead man plunging? Dead man walking? That's when you sit there like Carl, and it's like you have to plunge out 3 other people's balls right now just to get back to your.
Just to
and
do
you're
that
just
again.
standing there. You're just dead. It's so frustrating. Look at his face. Like
Yeah.
it sucks.
Especially considering he beat you on Game of Thrones.
He did by loads
Yeah.
of millions.
Yeah, so many.
Actually, we tied. I think
so many tens of millions.
we both got an 8, so we tied. Because this is golf.
Because this is golf.
You playing now, or are you playing 6?
Yeah, we were waiting for you guys in the group after you to be done on GOT.
Yeah.
And then they might even be looking for me right now. You never know. But if they were listening to this Twitch
That's
stream, they would know exactly where I was.
And they'd be killing our bandwidth then too if they were watching from inside.
Let's not do that, I guess. What are Carl's multiplies worth in the U-turn right now? Well,
4x on the right side and 10k on the left, so 40.
40. Okay.
So you can do it twice for 80. That gets him to 230. I would go for the double R target on the left though, and then Carl. Oh, there you go, just like that. You post pass into a sling into the double R target. There you go.
Just the way he wanted it.
So I would short plunge because that top right jet bumper
Is
likes
a
to
little
likes
bit
to
of a bitch.
Well, no, it likes to
Darn
hit
it,
it into
my
the
language.
It likes to hit it into the horseshoe,
Just gone.
and then when you don't want it,
Yeah.
and if it hits it into the horseshoe and you don't want it, it'll clear it at a level that maybe you don't want it if
Yeah.
you're looking to still build it up.
Oh, yeah, I got it. You want to be able to choose exactly when you cash your horseshoe
it'd
in.
be nice. I mean, I was hoping to have like 2 balls cradle, then just go horseshoe, horseshoe, walk off. Would be nice. That's like the dream.
Because that is the goal.
We'll try the dream tomorrow. We got
Kids,
one more time.
It's all about horseshoe, horseshoe, walk off.
Yeah. Someday that will happen. And if you have the 2x, 3x ROMs, it gets even more entertaining because that would be 500k, 500k, or 1.5 million per horseshoe if you have 3 balls going. All right, Carl. Grinding.
He's so close.
Grinding.
Could he take one horseshoe, then continue building the center multipliers? Well, yes. But you'd rather double
Oh,
your
see that he got right jet bumper there, and he got. I mean, it was a decent value, but if
Yeah.
he could have gotten to a trap and
then
hit,
he wouldn't have.
he needed the right spot target once to get to the same level, and then
Yep.
he could have gone horseshoe, horseshoe
See,
done.
this is a not so secret thing I didn't know about this game. This is lovely to know. I'm not going to utilize that strategy now because I will probably drain out.
He's at 30,000 bonus. So if he can hit the A target on the right, the lower A target right here,
He's got it.
he'll.
Almost.
So he's at 4x,
nice.
and then his super bonus would be at 2x. He'd be at 8x
And
times 12 is 96. He'd be done.
And then hit the horseshoe.
If he hits the A target, he's done.
Oh, just the A.
That's
just
all he
the
needs.
A.
That's all he needs right now. So maybe he can shoot it into the other sling and have it bounce into there, because that's kind of how he likes to roll.
Right? Maybe he can just get a lucky bounce.
Don't post pass. Hit the A. Oh, all right. He knows what he's doing. That's
yeah,
good.
he knows that he's going for it.
He's got
That's
it.
great. It's better than I know.
Sling,
Well,
sling.
now
Over.
I know.
Yeah, he's done.
Boom.
He's done.
All right.
And
But
he knows it. So now he just gets to play, like, you sort
Play
of get
for
to
fun.
frustration play. but
frustration play. Like,
There
now
you
this
go.
is how I wanted to
Oh,
play.
dude, he does the collect bonus walk off. I like it. Sexy. I like it.
Super
that was
sexy.
good.
All right, I'm going to go see what my team's doing. Maybe I'm up.
Yes, I just saw the chat. Deborah's beer was blocking the chat. You can, if you do take one horseshoe, the levels stay. You can continue to build it. If you build it to another level, and it's the same, I actually don't know if you get to do it twice. Did you know you just needed that A target to be done with your Super X, or no?
No.
Okay.
I don't know well enough. I played it so much at Papa that year, but
Yeah.
I don't.
But keep that in mind. Now you do know.
You were like, as you were starting your other multi-ball, it's like he's one drop target away from being done. Because you were at
thought you were like glory, like bonus collecting.
you were at 3x, and that one target would have taken you to 6x bonus, which would have been enough. But But hey, sit, stay.
Oh yeah, I can stay on.
How about bringing your results back so you can intermittent?
I got a 2.
Your Game of Thrones is not in there yet.
Oh, Carl and I got 8s, and Karen and Carrie got 9s. What?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I messed that up.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Yeah, 5th one.
There you go, type it in.
8. How do I go down? Use the mouse.
Use the mouse.
Use the mouse. Where's my mouse? There
It's
it is.
over,
There
yeah.
it is. 9. 8. 9. Save scores. Yay.
We have not had a hole-in-one yet.
No kidding. All right. Way to go, par scores. Uh-oh. Are we not on the window? All right.
No. Foodie Crimes is now following you on Twitch. Foodie Crimes. Huh? Thanks for the follow. Some of these usernames from yesterday, I should go through my list and read them off.
Some are making the Hall of
They're
Fame?
just cracking me up. What's that?
You got a 3? Blackwater? Like good Blackwater or what? What modes? Just yeah.
Yeah. Nope. That's a good one. Nope. I don't know where people come up with their names.
Karen looking really confused again. It's all an act. It's all an act.
Think she's coming to ask you a question?
Probably. Hey, so do we have to play this game? Oh, you are. I'm like, she looks really confused. She's coming out here.
Yeah, I'm a beautiful genius. Can I just take 8,000 from the score? Does it matter?
Did the game start with 8,000?
That one?
Just power cycle it and start the game.
Can you just say restart? So I have to say power cycle.
Why?
You know what? You're right.
Okay.
Power cycle.
Yeah, it's the B target. It looks like it's down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and the A and the C.
Nice. 3/8 of the way there.
Should we play
Oh,
that?
and the A
Yeah.
on the
the
left.
A
I'm like,
and
how
the
do you get
C.
to 8,000 from 3 targets?
The
You
A
don't.
and the C?
Should be played
Nice.
as it lies.
Is that you just cradle up and just start pounding the cabinet until the targets self-register?
I like that plan.
Do or die for 10 million. On someone did Allison
Are
did
you-
Iron Man.
She got do or die?
Yeah, but she didn't have 10 million before the.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Oh, yeah. Multi-lane change.
Yeah, this is one of those games I never play outside of Pittsburgh, so I forget all the nuances.
It's interesting. It's interesting. It's a fun one.
Yeah.
It's amazing these mics can pick up all the way back there.
I know you wouldn't think so. And the only reason I have them so high is because everyone online always is telling me my
Your voice is always low.
my volume
Yeah.
levels are always so low, and I have everything maxed out.
I deserve that for being lippy about power. That's on me.
Yeah, at any point in time, you can go to ifpapinball.com/golf. That will give you standings, game lists, what we're doing.
The weather. And it's dynamic, so it's actually the weather wherever you're watching this, not the weather here.
We're in Vegas. We're taking wagers.
I don't know about your strategy on this thing, but I am full on get into multi-ball, fill up the center grid.
Yeah, and
two
yeah.
horseshoes and walk off.
Yeah, but you know what? You accidentally get the horseshoe all the time.
But see, if you short plunge on multi-ball, you
Okay.
got a shot.
Okay.
You got a shot.
Okay.
If you full plunge and you get the right pop bumper horseshoe, it's the worst when you don't want it.
Honestly, for me, I think it's going to be,
That
90. Yeah.
94
90s.
times.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll get you there.
I don't remember.
Oh, are you sign language
There's
escaping?
there's a way to clear this with my fingers, but I don't remember it. Well, it wouldn't surprise me. They use it elsewhere, right?
Did they use it?
Yeah.
Oh, Pinburg.
Yeah.
They use everything Pinburg.
PBO.
Did they use? Oh, okay.
I think it was checked.
That looks like what that is. See if it's hard.
Looks like we're missing David.
And that lock is so early on the
It
flip, right?
is. I know. Like, made the spinner shot when trying to shoot the lock. All right, little post pass. A little squirrely on this thing. Oof. She should have dead bounced
Yeah,
that over.
I was thinking
It
the
dead
same.
bounces really well.
But we're playing it now. So.
All right, up to 60 on the left. Yeah, actually, if I'm not bringing collect bonus into the equation, just forgetting the 4, 5, 6 isn't the worst idea, and just keep 1, 2, 3ing yourself.
Yeah.
I like it. Been playing Barracora my whole life, never played it for 500,000 points. Early, nice shot, nice shot. Nailed it. My dad's stupid light show that doesn't stop.
There it is.
You want that interface on your computer? No,
It's worked well. That thing about the ball.
Player.
He has no score recorded at all.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
8x bonus right now, which is nice. She better not tilt this thing. She has no 4, 5, 6 progress.
Ooh.
Oh, better plunge it, my lady. You want to go tell her?
No.
She doesn't know it.
Oh gosh, she doesn't. Well, that's all that.
She thinks she's done, or she? Oh, she knows. I'm gonna go DQ her with extreme prejudice. Don't let it go down. You get to play it. All right, let me go.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
going.
got a problem
I'm going.
now.
I'm going.
Yep. I got it.
I'm going the right way.
All right. Yeah, I still think she's in multi-ball, despite the fact that she's not in multi-ball. She broke the game. Oh, wait, Josh. Wait, don't go. Don't go. No, it still thinks she's in multi-ball. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I know there's no, there's no benefit.
When
but-
she drains, she drains. I'm less concerned without the multiplier rounds.
Yeah.
She's at 22 times 10x. She has it in bonus. She can let it go down. Don't tilt. Don't tilt. Don't. It's like, no, it's not worth it. You have it.
So, Josh, when you calculate bonus, you're just adding up the lit inserts
So,
on
yeah.
the playfield?
So the orange is your multiplier for the ball. Your
Orange,
green is your
which one is the orange? The bottom
the
yellow?
orange is that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, okay.
That's multiplier for the ball. That is multiplier for the game.
Okay.
You multiply the multiplies together, and then your bonus is right there. So she's at 22 times 10. So 220.
Just let it go. Oh, why? that was good.
She's very confused. How was my bonus that high?
That's great.
And she got a 2. She's going to beat me by like 11 strokes today and be like, I don't know what happened.
I just don't know how I got so much better at pinball
Yeah.
than Josh.
She's like, but good luck to you, Carrie. I'm just going to go away with my 2 now. Bye.
Oh, it's Karen and Carrie? It's not at all confusing. $11,780. She's probably got this in her bonus already.
She is short plunging to start. Like the aggressiveness. Just get me to multi-ball.
Oh. What ball are we on now?
2.
2.
Okay.
Dead man walking now. Fun plunging.
Plunging in.
Where other players who
Everyone's
you're
done.
plunging for are
Everyone's
beating you.
done but you. Ding, 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 ding. Me. Which one is Barracora? It's the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carl, what'd you get?
4.
Karen got a 2. I got a 2. And Carrie is to be determined.
She's working on 3. Oh, she's working on which one is this?
She's
now?
on 3. Yeah. All right, it's early. It's early. It's earlier than that. Me?
Oh, it's my turn now. All right, I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did to you before?
Yeah.
Sorry about that,
No,
man.
not
Ooh.
as bad as that.
Okay.
I mean, no, worse than that. Other way around. Other way around.
I think that means you're picking this off, Phil.
Maybe I'll go back to the desktop mics. Oh, these I like these a lot. Simpler.
None of this is simple, man. It's crazy.
Simpler.
It's. And are you on Wi-Fi or are you on your
Wi-Fi.
All right.
Yeah, my cell isn't fast enough here for whatever reason.
Verizon's awful here.
It is, isn't it? It's just.
I've never heard that statement ever.
Yeah, but that's
I feel like Verizon's awesome everywhere.
At the Hall of Fame, I was always on Verizon, so it was fine there.
You want to go back there?
No.
No.
You'll see no cameras if you go back to the Hall of Fame.
And no players.
To be me and Zach by ourselves, hanging out with Tim.
What does everyone keep saying about a location on the Strip?
Yeah,
you know anything?
I've heard it's on the Strip and smaller.
Okay.
That's all I've heard. Oh.
Well, these guys are moving too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Next week or 2 weeks?
Place smaller. I don't know what we're going to do next year yet. I got to figure that out before it ends up being my house.
You know, there's a museum just 3 hours away.
Yeah. You guys want to move Indus back enough to
You don't need to do that.
accommodate state happening first?
You're saying you couldn't just drive 3 hours after you got done with your IAPA
The
stuff?
cheap
or-
one-way flight.
With
and you
the
fly out.
drive.
I guess that's true.
I drove longer for Chicago League for 5
That's
years.
true. It's really hard to sell that to the wife, though. What I'm like,
Well, 'cause
I
she's
can't
not-
even pretend that I'm at work like I did yesterday at the show because I would be in California. I mean, there's a Betson office in California that I could probably pretend to visit.
Jeez, I'm like, what's that noise? It's airplane. Damn.
Cactus Jacks would be great. A lot of places would be
Yeah.
great. Unfortunately, the only reason why this exists is that it is a business trip for me. So I don't need to serve time in the doghouse in order to come out here for it.
Come on. Permanent doghouse.
Yeah. Been there. She points out to me that we had an agreement over the events that I could go to. We've been together long enough that she knows the sickness. And she's like, yeah, but, you didn't invent the state championship stuff, the national stuff, the Pin Masters. It's like, yeah, she's kind of right. Kind of added a bunch of stuff since we got started. Everyone has a boss.
Ouch.
Oh. That's the fun of golf. Just the wheels fall off.
So what is that? 7 or an 8?
144, so 100 gets you.
Oh, it's hundreds, right? Yeah.
Yep. It's a 9.
It's a 9, yeah.
It's a 9. That is a 9. Save scores.
And hope it saves.
And then what are we on?
And it is.
Torpedo? I'm up.
Torpedo.
I think
You're
I'm
up. Yeah,
leading.
I won't be. All right. I will get us moved up. Oh, I got to go over there. Oh, boy. All right. How you doing, Fred? All right. Let's get us moved over here to Torpedo Alley. Sure, if you want to stay on, you can. Yeah.
Is anybody?
No one's permanent. We're just jumping in between.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to sit here.
Trying to get results, keep entering. So
what are you telling me to
join.
do? Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was like get the front. Okay.
No.
I'm sitting over
Do
there.
you want me to
No, sit here
No,
because
sit
I'm
here.
bouncing back.
Yeah, sit here and. Yeah.
Well, actually, to be honest, to see you guys on and Josh and everything, I mean that's kind of like totally cool. To have you guys doing the commentating.
You did. Hit your mic.
Right.
Pick the game. Come back. Games. Pick the game. Wait.
That's what you said.
No, I know. I'm
Oh, so Josh is playing in it.
Yeah, he's practicing right now.
Okay. So you guys are playing and commentating,
Yeah.
and people are watching that?
Apparently, 105 it looks like.
Good gravy. Well,
some boring days at work.
I saw some of the games you took out.
Focus.
Black Rose. Took out Metallica. Took out Miss O.
I have to
took
fix
out
that camera.
Time Machine. Who sets these things up?
So Fred, there's the games with the target scores.
Okay, I took a picture of those. And these were based off of yesterday's mean average.
Except for Royal Guard, and I think it was just
Well, because there
off
weren't
the
enough.
the 3 scores we had for it.
Yeah, I was going to say there probably weren't enough results for that. So Aerosmith sitting at 40. I had a pretty high score on that, so I feel good about that. Abra 35. That's a solid number. Royal Guard, I mentioned last night on air. This is the first time I've seen it, and I like the game. I've
never seen it
fun
myself.
with it. It's got the moving spot targets. Game of Thrones 250. Nice. Not going to make things too easy. Barracora sitting at a $500,000. Torpedo, $1 million. And Sorcerer at 700. Boy, the way I played Sorcerer yesterday, that would take about 3 games for me. So, 3 5-ball games.
Yeah, it's hard to follow multiple groups. That's why I'm trying to make sure we get the scores entered as fast as possible. So if anybody's following anybody particular, we'll have.
Oh, you guys are putting live updates of what people are getting?
We're asking people to return results in so we can.
Oh, you guys are baller. That's service, folks, right there. That didn't cost you anything extra. It didn't pay these gentlemen anything extra, but bringing you live updates is cool. What about going digital? Is there some way we can put these into the game somehow that it triggers and comes up via Bluetooth that would say score achieved? Carl just got a 2.
Oh, we're waiting for Carl to create
to
that for us.
design that. Okay. Sitting with 2 of the masterminds of the IT IFPA world. Everyone is grateful for all their hard work, and they won't say it to you, but Brian started up IFPA, brought it back with Josh and Zach 04, 05, and designed the IFPA website that we use that we're also comfortable and happy with. And Carl has been revolutionizing streaming pinball for the last couple of years, and if you haven't been paying attention, you should. So anyway, gentlemen, thanks for all your hard work, what you do, and the world out there appreciates it, even if they don't say it.
Thanks, Fred.
Thank you. You got it. So we're looking at Torpedo Alley. I don't know this game at all. I watched one video on it. I remember when it came out. I don't remember when it came out. I mean, I remember seeing it after being out and trying to figure out how it fit into the whole puzzle of that was Date East, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Date East.
Yeah, it's like one of their first?
Second or third game.
Okay.
I think it was their third after Laser War and Secret Service.
There it is. Yeah, Secret Service, also another real rare game. They couldn't have made 1,000 of these, 800, maybe even less. You don't see them out in the wild, that's for sure.
So for general strategy, the right ramp, you want to circle that? That will lock a ball, correct?
Correct.
And then if you shoot the right orbit, that will start a 2-ball multi-ball.
That's
all the way up
get
top.
It in that scoop
yes.
right
It is
there.
a very, very long
That's
shot.
a lot of real estate on that shot. My goodness.
Yes. If you shoot the saucer first and lock the ball there first and then hit the right ramp, you'll get a 3rd ball that you plunge that'll start 3-ball multi-ball.
Nice. Now, is this like Barracora? If you lock the ball up top and then you drain, will it pop back out? Do you continue?
No, you can steal locks on this.
You can
Oh,
steal
no.
locks.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
That's one of the nice features of Barracora. If you don't activate your 2-ball, it's like get free ball.
So the general points is you have 3.
Oh, he makes it.
Oh, wow.
With a lot of room to spare.
That is our first hole-in-one.
Today?
Yes.
On anything?
We haven't had anything yet.
Oh, you're kidding me. Even Aerosmith? Huh. Okay.
That's some bad math. First hole.
Wow.
Like I'm short. Not short.
First hole-in-one.
Today?
It's hard to, be a TD and playing your own events.
Oh.
And commentate.
And do commentary. Challenge.
Yeah, she's got.
Didn't you say you had a wireless you could hook up to him while he's playing?
I did at home, yeah. I didn't bring
Oh,
it.
could you imagine Josh Sharp live wired?
Would have to be on a 90-second
We'd have a
delay.
7-second delay for sure.
So I just want to say the other strategy for points here is you have 3 sets of target banks, green, blue, and yellow.
Where the yellows?
Upper right corner, right by the upper flipper.
Up here?
Right there, yeah.
Yes.
And there's a flipper right here.
It's
Not
flipper on
there,
the right.
flipper's right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So every time you complete one of those banks, you get one of the torpedo missiles down at the bottom.
Down in this
Yes.
bank of torpedoes, okay?
So the first row, if you get one of each color, it'll light the left orbit for, I think, 250,000 for about 20 seconds.
Right.
And then the second set will light the right ramp for 400,000 jackpot, if I remember correctly.
One-time shot?
Yeah, it'll stay on until the ball.
There's a way to increase it also, though, right?
It's the more missiles you have. So if you have a couple more blue, you'll get 200,000 more.
Okay.
And then the third does a higher jackpot, and the fourth lights every target for 100,000. Really hard on this.
Do you want to time them before you go into a multi-ball, or is the left row
It
the
all
only
counts
one?
are in multi-ball as well. So
Okay.
multi-ball is just extra balls in play. I don't think there's a jackpot.
Okay.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So it really is a target-based
Yes.
game in a sense.
And we made this harder by on typical Torpedo Alleys, the ramps will spot you targets. And actually, it'll spot you one on each one. So three right ramps will give you all of them lit.
Wow.
And so
You had
a
to
little bit
dumb
harder.
that down a little bit.
The sub in lanes at the top will spot you one of the targets based on the last color you get. So if you get the B last, the yellow, it'll spot you the yellow one. And it'll flash red once it's done, and that'll collect it.
And what happens when you complete the banks?
When you
I mean, other than getting this, is that really?
It just restarts over. So
Okay.
you're completing
You're working
next-
your panel on the
Yes.
play field. Got it.
So she's got one green and yellow flashing.
What about the rollovers up top? Are those spotting for? I noticed they're the same colors, the green, blue, and
Yeah,
yellow.
so the sub lights at the top. The last one you complete will give you a spot on one of those targets.
Got it. So like right now, if she were to roll it over, it'd be the yellow, and that would spot her on a yellow.
Yes.
Okay.
But it doesn't. I don't know if on this one, on mine, it doesn't complete the. It doesn't award you if it's flashing red. It won't, I guess it did on this one.
You couldn't see it because it was going through a stage there. Okay.
This is a very blinding game, especially when the better you do on it.
Gets brighter and brighter, huh? Okay.
And the end lanes, when you go down the end lanes, it'll light the orbit for 2x playfield for 10 seconds. 15?
Each time? So in other words, you go down to any return lane,
Yep.
you hit it up there, you got a 10-second double play field.
Pretty sure.
During
Somebody
multi-ball.
can correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay. I'm just digging deep here because
And then the spinners, those are lit by the inlanes as well, or is that? Yeah.
So-
So you got that once you win over the inlane, you've got this lit right
Yeah,
here.
so now it's flashing, so it's 2x. I
And
think
there's
that's
one on the
2x
right
playfield
side?
or 2x shot. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's just a shot, not the play.
Okay.
Nice, you got the jackpot for
Because the
400.
play field is down there,
Got it.
just so we can watch it. The forever jackpot animation.
The second green is out. on
Well,
the
here's your
torpedo.
all-star group here. Our World Women's Champion from last night, Karen Kaiser.
She got
That's
it.
good. All right.
Wow.
Good luck, Carl.
All right, now Carl's going to I'll get a 7, he says.
Yeah, the spinners are not bad on this game. The problem is the left shot's really tight, and the right. You can hit it pretty good, but it's still not enough to get up to the saucer.
How far up is the spinner on the right-hand side? Is it up in this area
It's
somewhere?
right past the wire form. So
Okay,
it's,
so about here.
yep.
Okay. So she got a 1, you got a 1.
She did not get a
She got
one.
That wasn't a 1?
She got a 2, I think.
Okay. Oh, because you're only playing players 1 and
2?
3. Get a 2? Okay.
It took me a half an hour to
Mine was more exciting. Mine was more exciting because I got it in bonus.
I think mine had
You had a jackpot. That was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Let's see, Josh, you got a 1.
Right. Why is she playing player 2? We're just going to let her do it.
exactly. She doesn't know it.
Great job there. All right, next up we're going to have Carl D'Angelo and Miss Carrie Wing. Carrie took 4th last night, I believe, in the World Championships.
Sure, go with that. I have no idea. That sounds right. Yeah, she took 4th and bolted.
Uh-oh.
Both
Yeah, that's right.
Both
Both-
fourth place
her and
players were
Escher.
like, "Give me the trophy. I'm out."
Oh.
I sure didn't even take his envelope, did he? Carl is well on his way to his prediction of a 7.
No, that was practice, right?
That has to be
That
practice.
has to be practice.
I don't think it was practice.
I don't
Was
think
that
it was
practice?
either.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, of course it was. I wouldn't just shoot the spot target to death and let it go down.
he's going to notify Carrie that she's, oh, there she is. I'll tell you what, last night watching the semifinals and the finals of the Women's World Championship
How was that for you?
was absolutely astounding.
And I got through all of my open emails, which was equally astounding.
I held down the fort while you
did,
were able
man.
to get plugged in, and I'll tell you what, we had 3 7-game matches, and all of them were really fun to watch. So, great night of pinball last
it.
night.
Love it.
Incredibly strong field of ladies.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, a whole lot of other good ones out there that weren't even
Yeah.
here. So
It's good. I can feel the sense of the qualifying process during the whole year of the women trying to chase
Yes.
those spots, and that's what it's all about.
well, understanding the game is really what it is. Understanding how do I position
Yeah.
myself to be able to earn enough points and
Get here.
Get here. That's it. That's why we go out and win a state championship. You just want to punch your ticket and get to the nationals.
Which state was that, Fred?
I came in from Indiana. Thank you very much. The Hoosiers.
St. Paul, Indiana.
Wow.
My favorite.
I came from
My
Kentucky.
favorite city. Right. You should. I'm sitting with two
Carpetbaggers.
Yeah. Way to go, boys.
And I'd just like to add one more point. Who did Illinois send this year?
We said. I'm here.
Strongest state
to
in
watch.
the nation, and they brought no one.
We took a knee.
They brought 3 people to
We
run the
took a
tournament.
knee. There's no need to rub anything in. It's like when the Patriots are up by 40, you take a knee at the end of the
It
game.
was the Colin Kaepernick of okay.
Yeah.
Now, did we miss? We might have missed Carl's first ball.
We did.
I think we missed it. I think it came and went.
No way.
Can you ask me if that was practice again?
Right.
Carl was at practice, and player 2 right on his heels. Okay, so here
John
comes
Plunge coming after him hard.
Johnny plunged. Miss Carrie Wing up there, looking to kind of backhand those
Get
yellow
a
targets
million
little
from
bit.
just the upper
Nice.
flipper. Just keep it up there
Yeah, so-
until you're done.
Well, actually, it's not a bad strategy because there's 3 drop targets up there, and the third time you complete them, it's 100,000.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
You can just bounce them up there for a long time if.
It's kind of like Sorcerer.
There you go.
It's a little bit like Sorcerer, just
Keep going.
reversed.
I think I
at
put
that.
5 or 6 million on
Ooh,
this.
nice save. Good nudge.
Yeah.
Settle it down. Let her take her time.
That was
She knows.
awesome.
No phones on.
Oh. Power and lane. Love it.
Yes, that was good. And she didn't panic. Moving her legs. Get that. Spot a target down on your panel downstairs.
Bada bing, bada boom, and she's done.
Here.
Oh.
That's a tough one. That's a tough feed coming off of that
Yeah,
bumper there.
that right drain is brutal on this.
I hear car alarm. That might be Carl's car.
That's
or
already been a
s-
running joke for this morning. It's not him.
It's not.
No,
Okay.
it's not anymore. I think he parked down the down the strip a little bit. Although that wouldn't have mattered. Then he just not hear his car, but it'd be going
would
off.
still-
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's going off. I just don't want to worry about it.
Is it his car? Or, oh, it's his.
It's his.
'cause he
Yesterday it
drives,
was
yeah.
his all the time, yeah.
Drove out all of
Oh,
his
my
crap.
goodness.
'Cause he's a maniac.
Yeah, he is. He did not bring the wireless headset for you to wear while you play, though, Josh.
Right,
and
that's
I've
too bad.
already petitioned the FCC to allow us to have that without a 7-second delay.
I'm pretty clean these
So,
days.
Josh, I don't know if you knew this, but the way you set this game up, you only get the kickback on ball 1. On ball 2 and 3, it turns it off and you have to earn
So
it.
that's what it is. It's so weird because the setting was like kickback starts off, and then like I start a game and it's like the kickback's on. What the heck?
So you didn't want us to have any of them.
I didn't. I slept on it and
Okay.
I got nicer in the morning.
How do we light them? Any 3-bank?
No, it's the yellow target below the blue pop bumper. So the bottom pop bumper is a target right in front of it. It's usually a sucker shot on most
I don't
of
know
these
where
games.
you're talking.
We're talking
circle for
right there.
Oh, it's that thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's ugly. What about backhanding it? There it is. No. One single hit to it?
Just one
Yeah,
hit will
it's
light
lit.
it.
And now it's lit.
Oh, it is?
It's lit.
Okay.
It's a little
yeah,
hard to see
yeah.
out
He has
here.
it lit.
Yep. I think I would hit it a lot on missing that left orbit
Right.
But
myself.
remember, this has pulverizers in the game, so that's what the flippers are called in this game.
There's a little hop on the right in lane
Oh,
that like
Jesus.
it's really tough to shoot the spinner on a fly. You end up shooting the target a lot. Accidentally.
Okay.
You played this at all yesterday in your
I did not.
epic match?
No,
Mr.
I watched-
Moncla?
I watched one video on it, and it kept talking about shooting this cave and going up, and talked to a friend of mine who said, yeah, whatever you do, don't go for the spot targets.
Right.
I'm like, okay. And Brian and Carl just broke the game down and actually reversed 180 degrees and all that. So didn't have it in my travels. How many plays did it get?
Oh.
Ooh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, so he lit the 3 in a row. His orbit would have been worth 250 plus. The
Right
spin
there?
it. Yep.
What about the right one? How do you like? Oh, that was a different row of them, wasn't it?
The second set will light the right ramp for 400 or 500,000 jackpot.
One-time shot.
Uh-oh, Becker's at +7. He's not going to stay to help tonight. He might just leave.
Just like last year. Remember?
No, he played he played awesome until the very end.
But
last
remember,
year.
he wanted to quit.
Yeah,
and then-
yeah.
How do you get into the Pin Masters? Sign up.
Sign up. I mean, you
Yep.
have a good
It's sold out now,
You have a
but-
good 3 months while
It
it's
seemed
open.
longer than that.
It was over. Yeah, I mean, it's 400 times the length of Pinburg
Nice
registration time.
Did you see that save from
That
Carrie?
was awesome.
That was beautiful. I wish we knew how to do the replay. She did a
Re-
shakeout on
replay's turned off.
Okay. That sounds like Josh's setting. But Carrie had a great shakeout on that left-hand side. Gorgeous, and I don't even think she got a warning. Settle it down. There you go. There you go. Okay, just hold on.
Oh yeah, we got to do scores for this.
I've already done.
Oh, you did me and
Yep.
Karen. Cool.
Again, these guys are doing live updates. People coming back with their results. Check that out online. Go to the IFPA website. Look under Pin Masters. And I really do. This is, I think, my 3rd year in a row, 4th year in a row.
Did you play
from
the
Scooter days?
Did you play the
Nice,
18
started
hole
multi-ball.
really crappy year? 18 holes per day. The first one we did, or you missed that?
Was that at
Paulie won it
At the
Hall of
Hoff?
Fame. Yeah.
I think I was there. But I wasn't in a scooter.
No, it would have been like
The year
09. It like
Oh, no.
10 years ago.
Nope.
All right. That was terrible.
And she
You
got
put-
it.
And brutal.
Yeah. I mean,
She's there.
it made Paul quit pinball. It was that bad.
Yeah, to anyone out there, if you've seen Paul Madison, let him know that dinner's ready. Come on down. We'd love to see him at events. Still an exceptional player and a great guy. So-
I'm up. What are we on? Oh yeah.
What did Carrie end up getting on that then? Was that a 2 or a 3? 2. Nice. Outstanding.
He's my partner on Sorcerer. Same order as last game.
How does it do that? It just draws up randomly or what?
Did I?
I think you did it correctly. You went to the color bar screen, which is not good. Usually we
No, I did
We
HDMI first. And
Well,
then
no, you want to go to a different scene first.
you got to fade in.
Oh.
So you don't see all that stuff.
I'm new
Yeah.
to this.
It's cool.
No, you'll get it. You'll get the hang
That's
of it.
cool.
Here we are on Sorcerer, a game that we love, and yesterday I hated it. Carl, you
Why?
had
What are you talking
had
about?
a
It's a
great
great
game on
game.
there. My goodness, watching you and who was that against? Was
Escher.
that Escher?
The Escher, the 4.5 mil game.
4.5 to you came back.
You had like a 10,000.
Escher had
Yeah,
a
I had a
first
10,000
ball.
ball one, yeah.
Escher's first ball was like a 3.5. It was
It was right at 3 million. I
it
thought.
was a monster first ball, and then he ends up finishing at about 4.
4.5.
Oh, 4.5.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was.
And your first ball was terrible.
Yep.
You had a house ball first ball. Second ball, you got some things sort of set up and started. I think you came
Down
in.
2, I think.
Yeah,
Were
you're
you up to
about
2?
mid-2, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's right. You had a. The difference in that game between you and Escher, and it was really fun to watch. Escher was about pounding multi-balls. Escher did like 17 multi-balls in that game. His
You're right.
first ball, he had like 11 multi-balls, no exaggeration. And what you did when you came in, Carl knew just let's do it the right way and set it up. Going up this ramp during multi-ball, you start with 2 ball, you're at 2x. Going up there one time gets you 3x, going up there a second time gets you a 5x. Then, if you haven't already, you want to complete all your spot targets to Sorcerer, and that in turn will light your spinner. When you light your spinner and your playfield is times 5, that spinner goes from a 2.5 to 12.5, 15 a spin.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
you line yourself up 2 or 3 really solid spinner shots, and that's what Carl did. Came back and beat him on ball 3 and passed that 4-5. So that was a great game to watch. I'm not one for going back into archives and watching games. I just don't do that. I don't know if it's quantified where you can specifically look up by name.
There will be. Someone probably clipped it. If not, I think someone on Tilt Forums linked to the spot in the game.
Outstanding.
Otherwise, it'll be on, if Evan gets around to sticking them on pinballvideos.com. He often archives the games there after I get them up on YouTube.
Does he? Okay.
Although that's a massive,
Because I was going to say the undertaking, it's a lot of work because, like, I remember we had 12-hour videos from Expo in Chicago, or 8-hour videos. Like, who's going to go in there and chop out?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
You know, it's ludicrous. But to pick out the great games, and that one between you and Escher last night certainly was. So, all right, Karen's on here. She's got her 2-ball multi-ball. And
it's
just
down to 1 ball.
And it's down to 1 ball that quickly. 2 out of 3 of them, I would say, pretty much do that. You're done within about the first 5 to 10 seconds.
It's amazing because single ball play is quite controllable, I feel. And once you're in 2 ball, it's
everything
one
comes down the
final
right side.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Car alarm again. You can hear it on the headsets, too, can't you?
Really? Yes. I did ask if it was yours, and apparently
No.
that's a very played-out joke. I didn't know that, but I'm just going off yesterday. Okay, lock ball. Our score to achieve on here, 700,000 points. So your target's 700,000. I mean, you can do it in 1 good multi-ball. There's no doubt. And she's about to head into her second one.
So the other thing you can do is multi-ball. If you don't want to shoot your sorcerer targets, is just keep shooting the ramp.
Just shoot the ramp over and over.
Even
That's what you were doing.
At 5x scoring, I mean, I have to look at what the value is, but it's valuable.
Yeah.
It builds.
It does. And honestly, I mean, I'm all for hitting drop targets up top. We should also mention something that you showed me yesterday was the bonus holdover.
Right.
And you kind of it's a rare thing to happen. So what happens is when you collect all the spot targets on Sorcerer, that's your left spinner, your curved spots in the front there, and your right spinner, you're going to get a little light up here, and that's your demon light somewhere up in this area.
It's right here.
There it is. Okay. When that demon light is lit, you will go up and try and clear out your bank of 3 drop targets. It does the same as it always does. The value will stay when you hit your first one. So whatever that random amount is, you want it on the red. That's the most valuable at 50K. But the deal with the demon light is when you light that, you get a one-time shot to get all 3 of them down. If you miss it, that light goes out and you don't get a chance to do your bonus holdover until you hit your sorcerer targets.
Right, exactly.
So real fun challenge, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be almost like a goal for a pin golf tournament.
Yeah, if you're doing that style, yeah.
You know, getting your bonus holdover, I think, would be a great achievement. So Karen is playing with Josh, and this is ball 2. Nice.
I've never played it. I watched it in this. That was as close as I got to watching you guys play.
On Sorcerer?
Yeah.
Oh, Torpedo Alley. All right, so Josh is going to step up to ball 3 here. He's got 56,000. I believe all games today are set on 5 balls?
Yes.
Okay, outstanding. So there's a number of EMs, I think 3 of them. Did you do 3 solid states and 3 modern?
I think there are.
Yeah, I think that's
pretty
how
much
it
3
went.
mid and 3, yeah.
Yeah, 3 of each.
Wow, Josh is
What are you doing?
dying here.
What are you doing, man? Okay. So what happens is every game has 5 balls. You'll get 5 strokes at that target score. And you know what? Sometimes you don't hit it. And when you don't, you come up short. There's a percentage basis of how close you were to it. And that'll give you extra strokes. So you can get as many as 9 or 10 strokes
10.
on each hole.
You can get 10.
Wow. See, I like it that way because then there's more separation.
Yeah.
Like we were going, and not to knock it because I love it and I won it once, was the pin golf at PPO down at the clubhouse. But when they do down there, they're notorious for setting their goals so hard that you get your 3 balls and then you don't get it, you get a 4.
So everyone's getting
But
4s.
you max at 4. So you're in 9 holes, there's people getting 6, 7, 4s, you know, and then you're getting a 2 and maybe a
Right.
1. So not as much separation is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So having that percentage on each hole definitely helps. Karen's getting ready for her ball 3. She's more than halfway to her target goal.
So I want to see what the value on that ramp is. Next time the ramp
Yeah.
is shot. So I want to say it's around 20,000.
So times 5 would make it 100.
Yeah.
You know, 5 of those, and that's half
Yeah.
a million points. I mean, are
Oh,
you
that
kidding
was
me?
close.
Yeah, that right side's a bear. Ooh. There you go. Complete set of drop targets. Get 50,000. Well, and again, 5 times playfield, 50,000. That's quarter mil. That's 250.
Yeah.
For sweeping.
But the
3 reds.
ramp's safer.
Ramp is safer. Yes.
Oh. All right.
That was tough. on
30K.
off.
Disco Beat says it's 30K.
Holy
which would
cow.
mean 150 for hitting it at 5x.
Wow.
I mean, that's huge.
That's a
Then that's in golf, in my opinion, that's the game. I'm
Yeah.
not going to go for the dangerous sorcerer target because once you get one ball up there, you can post pass over the other flipper.
You know what? You were doing that last night, and I was remarking on why is he just doing the ramp. Look at that. You won.
Yeah. But the spinners. I was going for the spinners.
You were. But when you weren't hitting spinners, you were just pumping that ramp all day.
Oh, my gosh. Josh.
Oh, Joshua. Hi. You have one more. You got one more ball, man.
One more house ball coming.
You got one more.
I'm going to flip.
Seen people were making fun of me for doing the short plunge yesterday. I had one fail. Just one.
It just broke away enough to go right down the center.
Yeah. Just enough.
Kind of a la Game of Thrones.
All right, who's hiding the milk duds?
You need milk duds. No one likes milk duds,
I
apparently.
know, that's why they're all still here. Hey, Fred, pass the duds.
You got it, Deborah.
Takes one to know one. Takes one to pass one.
Deborah was trying to come up with all of my bad names, apparently. Like
I didn't come up with any. There was one that you still haven't said yet.
she was asking, she says, what's that bad name people call you?
Unbelievable.
Oof.
Thank
There's
you
the
very much
duds.
for the duds.
There's no limit on those. All right, Josh is going to have one more ball here to try and hit 700,000 points on Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Over, under? It is Josh Sharp. He's a mighty good player.
Who's Josh's compatriot
sure?
right now? Who did we just see?
He's playing Miss Karen Kaiser, the
Okay, Miss Karen.
women's world champion,
Yeah, we're pretty impressed by her.
2018.
Hey, you got to flip.
I give him
Oh,
3
you
to
got
1.
lucky with that.
I'm gonna give him
Yeah.
3 to 1. That he'll get it on this ball. Here it comes, the short plunge. Uh-oh.
So on this in Barracora, you guys would advocate for the short plunge.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Another.
Look at that smile.
All right, just went to 2 to 1. Here we go. Come on, make something happen here, Josh. So as mentioned, starting 2-ball multi-ball, your play field is 2x, as indicated by the 3 red lights there, just above the flipper. Shoot a ramp, make it 3x. Shoot a second ramp, make it 5x. Stays for the duration of said 2-ball multi-ball. So you spend a lot of time frantically trying to
Trying to
hit
get
that
back to that
left ramp.
flipper. Trying to get to that ramp, I'm sorry.
Doing over-unders all day. Carl, we were remarking on your really cool catch and pass over here last night. You did it a dozen times.
Get the one ball over
Yeah,
on the
it
other
was
side
just
of
such
it.
a soft little nudge over.
Can you draw,
didn't
can you
make it.
scribble what you're talking about on the screen there?
What I was doing yesterday, I had 2 balls cradled, and I would kick this one over behind this.
It would bounce, and it would
And
roll
then,
up
and
just
then
enough.
I would do a harder hit so that these 2 would separate out.
Yes. And he was able to shoot one shot up the ramp while having plenty of time with the ball. running down.
To potentially flip the next one in a second or two.
And we may see it when he plays. Here's Miss Kaiser stepping up. She is, telling you those out lanes. There we go. Just needs less than 150,000. Start a multi-ball. The dangerous short plunge. I'm going up top. Right on the fly.
I was
almost.
dead bouncing some of those short plunges.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Gosh. And
From the right flipper?
Yeah.
And it works?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Well, it's a little tricky.
Sometimes.
No,
I don't like
okay,
sometimes.
okay. It never failed, but it felt like it would.
It felt like it was going
Ouch.
to.
I'll practice.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
we're
good
gonna
luck.
see him do it for us right now.
Carl and Carrie stepping up. Carl's player 1, Carrie's player 3. So those scores did not achieve the 700,000 goal. And
No,
what will
they did
happen
not.
now is,
I blame Josh.
Josh said it too high. What will happen is their scores will fall into a bracket, which will separate them out on the percentage of how close they got. So, you know, realistically, Josh's score could be a 7 and Karen's could be a 6. We're not quite sure, so I don't have the breakdown
The
in front of
breakdowns
me.
are on each of the machines. I suppose one of us could go peek.
I'm really far away from chat, so if you ever feel like taking a gander at that, I can't see it from over here. Hi, Carl. Okay, here's the short plunge he was talking about. Oh,
Rick says the game last night was amazing.
it absolutely was. So that was a dead bounce from the left flipper, which I can completely understand. He was talking about
He let
doing
it
a
bounce
dead
in
bounce
and
from the
missed it.
right to the
That's
left.
what I heard him say.
Yeah, but
so
he-
we're talking it came down here and
Yeah, I
bounced
did
over?
that, which is a normal one.
just did that?
He was talking about being able to do this, and I'm like,
I don't
you're
know about
kidding
that.
me.
Well.
Escape?
Yeah, I'm not doing that today.
Hit escape?
He says he won't do that today.
Yeah. Well, and it went from the left, and there, Kerry just did it, actually. So you guys with your short plunge business, you know what? I'd rather take my mess up top. I'll take my drop targets.
You want to take those little points?
Yeah, man. Those bananas make a bunch. Nice. Trying to get that to come over. This is their warm-up, and they'll be stepping up for 5 balls of play. It's kind of funny. There's a little difference between some of the players. Some of us step up and we play for 30 seconds. We know what 30 seconds is. We know what we got what we needed and
some
walk
of us
away.
play for 2 minutes.
And some people sit there with their phone. Wow, you know.
Well, not
That's the
everyone,
rule.
Not everyone can be funky fresh, Fred. I'm sorry.
It's not about me.
You're going to have
Deborah.
to just let it go.
Here we go. Carl's up. Ball 1. Oh, nice save. Pass over. Ramp. And that's really it. You just got to take your time and build these ramp shots. And quite frankly, if you don't have that ramp shot down, you're in a world of hurt. Deborah, how is your round going so far?
Oh, well, I had a ball 1 tilt ends game on Royal Guard.
That
And
gets you a 10, I believe.
That wasn't fun. Yeah, I got a 10 on that one. I mean, you know, the more points, the better, right?
Yeah. Carl,
But I got a 2 on Iron Man, and I got a 2 on 4 Queens.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Great work.
Yeah.
That's all you can do to make up for a yucky 10, that's for sure. All right, Carl's going into his first 2-ball
Do what we
multi-ball. And tried to delay
I
that.
want to see him do that sweet move you guys are just
So
talking about.
what he's going to do
Is he
now,
gonna
right
post pass
flipper
it?
to the
No.
right. Ooh,
I was hoping he
look
was
at
just going to
this.
be ballsy
You're
and
going
show
to
us.
stage it. Wow, nice. Here, it's going to come down. Yep,
Oh,
yep,
I'm
yep.
surprised we can just go for catching that.
There we go. Very
Nice,
nice.
very nice.
Okay,
Get it up.
ramp.
Didn't get it
Oh.
up.
When he first started his game
Ramp
last
to
night,
nothing to outlane.
Carl was the master at this shot right here. That yellow bumper.
He was a
had it
master at-
dialed in.
What do they call that? And what does Levy call that? The meat shot, the hot dog, the steak, the
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. He has some phrase for it.
Okay. Well, if somebody wants
Beef.
to chime in on that.
Beef. He calls it the beef.
Oh, we were
Don't
talking
beef
about.
it.
Yes. We had some Tim Balls beefing going on last night in the booth. Okay, Carl's still alive here, chopping wood. Here's his second multi-ball. Okay, he's going to try and hit that ramp.
Josh is becoming more congenial with each round.
Well, because he gets to play. He's not as grumpy as he was last night.
Oh, you get to flip on this game. That's cool when the game lets you do
Well,
that. That's awesome.
if you're good at it. I was not yesterday.
Oh,
I
here
liked-
it is.
I liked my
Is he gonna
Here it
do
comes.
That? Is he gonna do
yes.
that thing?
Yeah, there it
Where's
is.
it going?
Like,
Up over the top.
we talked about
and then
this
another
sweet
up.
little.
No,
Oh,
that's not how to.
A
the pressure.
slingshot
Oh.
pass. Slingshot pass.
seeing
Oh, that was
nice.
sexy.
So hit the 5. Hit the 5X, Carl. Do it now. I don't know why he waits. He did this
Why is
last
he
night,
waiting?
too. I don't know.
Why did he wait?
Why does he do that?
I prefer to spell my sorcerer first
Oh,
get
during
it.
this time.
So he's going
Oh,
for
really?
big points.
Yeah,
Versus your playfield multiplier.
yeah, because like
Yeah, but those
what?
sorcerer shots are.
And then when you're out of multi-ball, it's over. And then you're left with like, oh, good, I need the stupid O.
but you've
that
already
nobody
let
ever
your
gets.
spinners,
Right.
and you can.
Clearly, as I got a 7, listen to me.
We
about
know
it.
that you know.
And
it
did
all.
Karen get a 6?
I
did she
don't
get a
know. I
7?
stopped caring.
I think that she
after.
You stopped caring?
I
Caring
stopped
about
caring
Karen?
about Karen
With a Y?
with a Y.
Okay, here we are.
I think she got a 6.
Look at this man staging.
Oh, no.
Okay, that was good.
Oh, yes.
That was good. Just hit that 5X, please.
Just please put it back up there. How about any of those ramp shots?
Hold that left.
That's
there it is.
beautiful.
Okay,
Oh,
so now he's
having a
at
good
5.
time.
And he's going to go.
Does he
he's,
have it in his bonus
you know
yet,
what?
Josh?
He can just pump that ramp. We talked
What's
about
he
this
at? He's
before.
at 24 times 2.
Watch.
No, he doesn't have
He
it
gets
yet,
one
then.
ramp,
He
and
has
that's
it.
the
He's
shot
Done. He's done.
with bonus.
He is.
Okay.
I mean, now he's done regular.
Oh, okay.
Now he's Andre.
Seven
Massey.
He wants to hit
45.
that.
All right.
We want to see how much I gave him. Holy cow! Yeah, 150 thou
All right.
when it's 5X.
All right.
So
Let's
that ramp
do
is
that
juicy.
7 times.
All right, Carl takes a 1. Congratulations, Carl D'Angelo. Which hole in your round is this? 4 or 3? 4.
What did we play? We played Game of Thrones. We played.
Is this your
No, we played
fourth
four.
game?
We played 4 queens.
Is
How
this
many
your
games did we
third
play?
game or fourth game?
Yeah, I feel like we played 5. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're
Sorcerer's your
flying.
fifth.
I may make a dinner reservation tonight. This is sweet. Yes.
All right.
New hotel closer and what? Huh?
Scribble 3 says you either nut it or beef it.
What
no
just
ro-
happened?
There's no room. For,
Carrie.
there's no room for bricks here. It's just about the nuts and the beef. Can
Carrie-
you bok choy it?
Carrie got real
Is
strong
that an
on
option for the
that
vegetarian
save.
/ vegan crowd?
Bok choy. Don't
bok choy
bok choy that
shot.
shot. Somewhere out there, someone offended by bok choy
Fred,
being used.
what are
Wasn't me.
your nicknames? Speaking of offensive,
Uncle Crumpers?
Uncle Grumpers. Don't
So-
bring Uncle Grumpers.
That's what Amy calls me. We don't want Uncle Crumpers staying over. Then Funky Glass Smashers is Fedge.
What, weren't you in a book?
Nope.
You were in a book or a blog or someone wrote about you. You
No.
had a nickname.
I don't.
You
think
know, I
so.
actually chose to not short plunge on my ball 5
I was-
because I was 1,900 points away from getting a 9, and I'm like, if I short plunge and,
And
it
don't-
goes out and I don't get 1,900 points and I get a 10, I can't live it down.
And
You
Versus
wanted those
the-
banana points, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yes,
Fred
make a
says,
bunch.
Fred says bananas make a bunch.
Bananas make a bunch. There we go. Boom. Ball locked.
All right,
This is Carrie's second ball.
I bet you my group's looking for me. Let's see.
Probably.
You guys should totally switch over to Barracora.
Ooh, Barracora.
I'll go play it again.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, no.
It's
Look at that in lane.
that left flipper is hard to get a catch on, man. I'm telling you. That big fat yellow bumper just to the right of that ramp. There it is. All right, Carrie. Nice. Good control. Nice. 3X. Play field. See that? It just does not want to stay on that left flipper. It just keeps rolling all the way to the end of it. There you go. There we go. Bonus multiplier. 2X. And bonus multipliers on here go 2X, 4X, 6X, and 8. Carrie's going for that ramp to make her play field 5X. And then probably go for some Sorcerer targets. Uh-oh. Yeah. Just makes you feel better.
Well done.
And holds. Nice.
What is it?
There we go. 4X on her bonus multiplier. Nice. That right side is treacherous. There we go. Take your time. Make the shot. Catch. Kind of roll it off. It's a little bit later of a shot than you think it is because you got to get around that yellow flipper. And if you do it too late, you end up hitting that bumper.
Right there every morning. So, twice.
So last night I had mentioned I got kind of a personal rule of thumb. If you shoot a shot and you miss it 3 times in a row, you go to something else. This is the perfect example of when you don't do that. You will go for that ramp 50 times.
What's Carrie listening to, do you think? She was jamming out a little bit. What do you
She
think?
didn't have her headphones on earlier when she was playing the last game, Torpedo Alley, but she's got them on now. And I'm guessing the reason is if you're playing a game that you don't recognize, you may want to listen to it. You may want to hear the call-outs. Nice. Another multi-ball.
I think she's listening to 60-second pin tips, just on Sorcerer, repeated.
Would that
just
be
over
cheating?
and over again.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. That does cross the IFPA line. So look at that power in lane. No, he's saved it, didn't go
She
away.
needs a right spinner.
Yep.
Get it. Oh. Oh, no. All right.
Ooh, right spinner would have
The,
lit her.
the C target to ramp shot is a pretty sweet combo. That was the only way I was able to make
ORC.
that was the only way I was able to make my ramp. Both times.
Did you really? You
Yeah.
ricocheted off
Oh,
the
yeah.
C?
Yeah, you did.
I missed it by like 8 feet.
Yeah, definitely that feed down that left side is funky. You got your curved Sorcerer targets, and then you got your flat, get in your way feed on the way up the ramp.
I like that the slingshot plastics are an extension of his hair and his beard.
Oh my goodness. 3D coming at you.
It's a killer beard.
The plunge off. It's worse when there's 4 players
You
and
gotta-
you're still the only person
There's still
playing.
4 players here.
True.
Now it feels just the same.
Johnny plunge. All right, Carrie's close. She knows it. Go ahead and start another multi-ball and get there.
Oh,
No,
no.
no, no, no.
Oh, God.
Carrie, a very
Hit the
strong
other
player. There we go. Yeah, good catch.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. Bullseye. That feels good, especially after you missed it 7 times in a row. All right, just get
Get a
your
multiplier.
multiplier.
Like,
Exactly.
She's at 10,000 now in bonus. She's there. Just don't tilt.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, no,
Don't,
no,
don't,
no,
don't
no,
do
no.
it.
Oh, no.
Don't do it. That's it. No, it's not. So close.
She knows now. She has 860
Yeah.
points of bonus.
There
we
you go. Okay.
Let the celebration begin.
3. All right.
Got a 3. Nice job.
Yeah.
All right.
Get our practice on.
Any other groups of note, or are we just enamored with you guys today?
Following us so we don't have to sit in there in between balls.
I love it.
Preferential treatment.
Got it. When it's not your tournament.
Somebody's on it? Yeah. Switch it up. I'm going to go pee. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I should have moved it further.
Carrie, we were remarking on don't tilt. Don't. You're so close. You had it with bonus. Like, don't tilt. Don't tilt. Yeah. I know. That was awesome. Oh, why did you do that?
People want to know who's talking a lot.
We've got the creeper camera on. There's another one.
Well, this doesn't look quite right. Something.
Something might have moved.
Yeah.
Who sets these things up anyway? I can't see that.
Well, that's how it should. Well, no, it moved.
Oh.
Someone moved it. I'll have to be.
You did that because of the scores. Oh.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta fix this now, though. This is a hot mess. Thanks, people.
You know what? Even when it's the
Shut
best
the
that's
game.
out there, we're only human.
Not that one. Not that one. It's this one. This game gets shoved so much. That's the problem.
Well, we could talk to a couple designers and programmers about that. I got righteously robbed on this yesterday, but thank goodness it did not cost me a loss.
It's so hard to read these scores.
I believe we have 72
All right, that should look
players
better.
here.
Now we can read stuff.
There we go. Upper screen now. You can see the scores, see what ball they're on. They are on ball
And then
5.
we will readjust the game before we start playing.
Plunging some balls. Target score on this game is 40 million points. 40 mil.
40 mil.
I would say,
10 million higher than last year.
normal. I remember that. This was my go-to game, and then in my finals round, I poo-pooed it. But yeah, because I took 1s on it both days, and then I took a 4.
I took a 9 in finals on it.
I remember when
awesome.
you did.
It's great.
We both went out first round. It was juicy. So hitting 40, I'm going to say, break the normal. You're not going for a 6-ball multi-ball. Instead, you're going to let's make some points on our modes.
Yeah.
Are they all there? Oh, they're all done. They're just leaving it for us.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
they've all hit their scores.
Nice.
So, all righty. The team that beat, the gentleman will get that all set up. But I think we're going to see a lot of people starting with Walk This Way is a pretty comfortable mode. Get points on. Definitely got to hit it real well to get to 40. Same Old Song and Dance is another quick earning points mode. Notice how the game looks like it's floating. Adam, what was your issue with it yesterday? What's that? What happened during Aerosmith? Kind of a freak of nature, so check it out. I had 6-ball multi-ball. Started it. It's got virtual locks, so none of them are going into the toy box. So you actually start your multi-ball right away. Kicks up, hits its face, spits out all 6 of the balls. The ball timer on it is extremely short, so you're not getting a whole bunch of them back like you do in the field. I'm sure it's set on minimal ball timer, 3 or 5 seconds. And I qualified my mystery in the left scoop there. So during it, I'm getting my multipliers on the toy box. I had secured the 2X. I had qualified the 3X. And I went ahead and hit a ball into the scoop, expecting to get my add-a-ball. Meanwhile, 2 more balls drained. So I got 1 in the scoop, and I thought, I don't know, 1 somewhere else, but apparently not. Instead of getting at a ball, it went through the graphic of, first it went through the extra ball graphic because I had that lit. It kept the ball in the scoop for a really long time, did that. Then secondly, it did where the van goes by and said you have 2X scoring for the next 20 seconds. And then it gave me super score or super spinner. No add-a-ball, even though I was in multi-ball when I got into the scoop. And kicked the ball out, and I was in single ball play. So bizarre. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. So expecting to get add-a-ball and getting a few of those back. Nothing happened, and my multi-ball was over. So that's what happened yesterday. Fluky error. Like I said, it didn't cost me the game, so no harm, no foul. These warm-ups?
These are warm-ups, yeah.
Okay. Warming up, the group we're following: Josh Sharp, Carl D'Angelo, Karen Kaiser, your 2018 World's Women Champion, crowned last night, and Carrie Wing, 4th place in the Women's World Tournament. Fabulous play by both of them last night. Priyanka, you want to sit in the booth?
Oh, I'm good. I just need to pop in.
We're about to watch Aerosmith. They're just straightening out some cameras, making sure we can see scores. 408. And those were during competition yesterday, the 300s and 400s?
No.
Okay. No. I'm like, no wonder we're at 40 mil and not
Right.
30.
There were a couple of mid-2s, I think, though. Carl had a bunch of good games on it.
I only played it once. I 170, something like that. So
Carl was Walk This Way-ing.
I believe so. Yep. Kind of predicted that, or possibly Same Old Song and Dance.
That's where I'm going, brother.
Yeah. Hit one shot, go in, crank it up, and
Go to town.
go to town on those spot targets, baby. Hell, maybe even try and get 3-ball multi-ball.
I'll take that.
You know, get a little bit of more action going on.
Or you just go like 4 ramps in a row and you're done.
Yeah.
But man, when you don't like that, it's just you get yourself in jail and it hurts.
We mentioned how that game gets shook around more than most others, wondering why the cameras are off. What is this?
I don't know.
That is the player camera?
It's an advertisement for Arcade Expo 4.0. Right.
Oh, right there. That's what you're saying.
Outstanding.
It's always important to be selling. It is.
Great
Come on.
location. Went out there for Indisc, and great place. So what's the order of play on this? Carl was first.
Yeah.
Karen second.
Carrie second, I think.
Carrie is.
Uh,
How is
I don't know.
the order being determined?
It is golf rules.
Oh,
So honors.
outstanding. Love it. Possibly one of the most synonymous transitions with pinball is golf. And I don't know if it's the way you set it up and guided us zombies down that path, or if it just works that way.
I find it's a lot like golf anyway, right? Just like the same sort of mental stuff you go through when you're on the course.
Okay.
Dealing with things not going well and the swings of things going well and then not going well and then go like.
Sure. And, it really should be a ladies and gentlemen's game.
It is.
Don't you think?
It is.
So there's a lot of etiquette
There
involved.
is.
And, being a part of a few different pinball scenes, bringing that into it. And people just think I'm old and crabby, and it's really just to make sure kids stay off my lawn. But one of those rare rules that you don't see very much, player one should push the start button.
Or a TD.
Or a TD if that's in the rules. I don't like when you're out on league, you got 4 players, somebody's player 4, and they just go ahead and punch them up, and you're like, dude.
Man, now I know how to get to you. That's nice. You're putting that out there for everyone? You're like,
Just saying.
hey, Fred, I'll go second. Here, why don't you go ahead
I'm
and
going to
start?
turn the game sideways,
go.
and I'm going to
Go
punch
start.
up the credits.
Good luck to you, sir.
I'm going to sacrifice my first ball, just putting it back in play. Okay. So, couple tilts on ball ones for Carl and Carrie.
Shocking.
You need to change your picture, man. That is not Carl D'Angelo anymore.
What are you
Right.
talking about?
That's
is
the
not.
That's the Todd McCulloch guy.
That's
Picture with Tim in the background looking. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, Mr. Hansen. Was that a playoff match
That was a
between you
playoff.
two?
Yeah,
Nice. Lifetime ago.
feels like it. I haven't
Look at
made
Carrie's.
a single IFPA since then.
Is that true?
Yeah, I've had to cancel out of all the other ones.
Not important enough for you? Thanks, Carl.
Yeah. Tell Johnny to quit getting me sick.
I've had to cancel out quite a few times myself by not qualifying.
Brian, Jermaine says I have a 1 on Sorcerer on the website.
Yeah, that's wrong. I got this one.
Dude.
for sure.
I mean, I played one of my 5 balls, which was nice, but I got a 7.
Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, check 19 and 21.
Wasn't planning on going to Arcade Expo, but now that I've seen that poster,
right. It sucks you in.
Who's up right now?
Am I up? No, I'm not up.
no, you're not
Karen's up. What'd you get on Sorcerer?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
no.
Hey, welcome to it's hole 6. Welcome.
Is there a place for me to wash
Welcome
my
to Pin
balls
Masters,
here?
Karen.
It's probably our first.
Karen's all pissed. Like, who isn't playing? This is just man. Playing with a bunch of playing with a bunch of idiots.
Gosh. All right, let's see what Karen starts with. What's her first mode going to be? Oh, I see.
She's
Okay.
gonna choose Last Child because that's what it's on right now.
Don't even no. No.
She's thinking about it. She hasn't moved it yet, which is dangerous.
That's,
Oh,
no.
gosh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yep, she did it.
You know what? She's just like toy box all day. I don't care about
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
So who cares? Play your favorite Aerosmith
And she's probably
song.
just going to do a three ball multi-ball, and
just be
Yep,
done.
yep. That's what I should have done. Dumbass. Oh,
that is our third almost tilt.
Now it's
okay.
Now it's me. Later, boys.
Let the clinic begin.
Yeah.
You're the first player not to tilt. You were the first player not to tilt. Didn't you? Pretty. Oh, I thought you shook it. Gave it a little bit. Huh. Josh tipped his hat saying he was going to pick same old song and dance.
no, you didn't.
So his first shots on the toy box, he sure did.
Yeah, I know.
And now his scoop is lit for Crank It Up. Oh, which he got. Now that's going to ignite all of his yellow spot targets for a ridiculous amount of points. How much are those apiece? It's a big number. Oh, 2 dangers. And a tilt. Ooh. That Aerosmith. See how I like my tilts are you can give it a really good hard nudge and still come out of it with only 2 dangers.
Probably should have let that settle before.
There it is.
A little bit.
There's the clock.
A little bit.
All right, if you want to go ahead and take a bathroom break, folks, you got 60 seconds. Or is it 120?
It's as much as you want, man. It's as much as you want.
I'll tell you what,
Feel comfortable.
The IFPA are a bunch of hippies.
We're here to make players feel comfortable and loved.
Including Colin McAlpine. Last night's third place finisher. Welcome, Colin.
What's up, man?
3rd place in the grind.
Oh, yeah.
That was a long day.
It was a long, long, long day.
Yeah.
And Raymond is a machine.
I like the no. How'd you handle your meals during the day with the no meal breaks, but like 13 hours of playing?
I had a break.
You had like match breaks or whatever.
Yeah,
that
I was
ended
waiting
up
for
working
Becker and Ben Granger, and so I was able to go get
All right.
a burger at Farmer Boys.
Yeah, I split up a little bit of food time from something next door, a French dip, and I was able to keep my energy up to last 4 hours to lose. Okay. Carl is still walking this way.
You are not player 1 in this game, Josh.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I am player 4, which tell you how good my last game went.
For those of you at home, you can go ahead and zoom in on those scores if you need to see them.
Oh, yeah. Here
There
we
we
go.
go.
5 ramps and walk off.
Yep. Walk off this way.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
oh
The
no.
old double.
Oh.
Oh, hell, now you might as well just
Oh, no. Oh, 2 inlanes. He's still alive.
only 1 danger. Ramp.
Here we go. If you
Ramp.
make your first it's just the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst feeling ever.
Because you know
It's just
you
like,
can hit
are
that.
you kidding?
Yeah, nothing you can do there.
And now his walk this
So
way is
frustrating.
gone.
He's
He's gone.
done. Just like
He
hitting
is
it, shooting it in the back of the head.
Finishes with
It
about
sucks,
a
right?
6.
It's like when you shoot the center ramp and you're like, just please make the right ramp once, please.
On the fly, please.
It would be nice.
And this right ramp, I don't believe is backhanding from a cradle. Is it?
I've played 1 ball on it. I didn't play yesterday, man. I couldn't tell you.
I never tried that.
2.
yesterday. I should've.
Gary, hold on.
And done. Oh, come on, Outlane.
No rubbers on those outposts.
That's not true. We're not crazy.
No,
Yeah,
they're-
Well, the top ones, yes. Not.
oh yeah, man. They're
They're
there.
both there.
Are they?
Yeah. It still plays mean. It still finds a way. It's not like Game of Pain.
Okay.
That one we took
Oof.
That one we.
Yeah, you juiced that one. Nerf all day.
I had 200 million after ball 1.
It's pretty good.
And then it took me 4 more balls to actually get to the target because every time I hit a shot, it went down the drain.
Wow. Karen Kaiser.
I need to make sure she doesn't bash the game when she's done playing.
Watching for your break.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
So she's doing Lost Child. Fascinating choice.
It was
It
on
was
when
auto,
she
what was
started.
auto-selected?
Oh.
And she didn't change it. It looked like she was just going
Toy
yeah,
toy box all day. Who cares about songs?
Okay.
Because if you care about songs, then you end up like Carl, where it like breaks your heart to think that you could get there from here, and then it all falls apart.
Which initial light did it give you for Same Old Song?
I got the toy box.
Oh.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the left orbit.
Exactly.
Right. It's like the Lord is telling me not to start with this mode today. I will tell you that.
scoop? Nope. She's going multi.
Toy box all day.
No, on the fly.
Picking a song. What's she going to pick now?
She's like, that's my favorite Aerosmith song. That's what she's thinking right now.
Stop. Okay.
There we go.
That's a good one.
Don't deviate. Lock your balls.
Yeah. Don't change your game plan midstream. There we go. Nice on the fly.
She's so excited. Oh, what a kick out. Hey. Oh.
Do you ever, from the right flipper, go for the toy box knowing it flings it into the lock shot? Yeah, same.
Sometimes the toy box
It's so
has a better
dangerous,
shot percentage than I do.
Exactly. I will say this lock is hitting real nice, though.
Nice save.
It seems almost wider than a normal.
Oh.
Ouch.
All right.
Josh up. Ball 2. No one has achieved 40 mil.
The average score on this right now is a 4 for Aerosmith.
That's a little high. There we go. We just talked about Josh's ability to make that shot from the
airball to the slingshot. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, these you can get some brutal kicks.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Nice save.
Yep.
Can he do on the? Oh, he goes for the trap.
Of course, this is when you get 5 and 6 qualifying. But I'm going to assume he's going to go with just a 3.
Oh, he almost got the self-collect.
It can kick out because that post is removed from the bumpers there, so it can come out of those pops right in the lock hole. It's nice. And his shot is the lock hole, so he can't even crank it up on this mode.
Oh, he already I thought he already wasn't cranking up.
No, no, because it would have lit his ducks. Oh, wait a minute. I did see ducks on that. Yeah, you're right.
He just didn't complete it.
Or do you pick the same mode again?
Hey, David, are we up yet? Are we up yet? The first pair is going. Okay.
Nice pass. All right, 3 ball.
Take it.
Yep.
Take it. Funny guy.
You funny, Josh Sharp.
Does he have a mode going? What does he have going?
He has walked this way.
Okay.
Yep. So he'll be trying for some ramps.
Well, one ramp
There's
specifically, and then he wants to
And
scoop.
now we want to get in the scoop. Nah, blur vision.
Ball save is off. 1 ball dead.
That's going to kick out into that flipper.
And that's he's got protection.
He's got a VIP, sure.
There we go. That's
okay.
Extra balls. That's another 15 mil, I think, something on that order. And he missed that right ramp that we were just talking about. Oh, and he fumbles it down the middle. Ouch. So he still has this walk this way. He can still hit what? He's at 30. 1 ramp, 2 ramps, I think, tops. But he has to start with the right ramp that he has not found yet.
Correct.
How close is he to his Jackie extra ball? He could also go fishing for another Jackie. Oh, VIP.
Oof. Power VIP.
Oh, and into the pops again. I would have dead bounced that. That's good.
You just pass over.
No, late.
One of the toughest shots on this game, that right ramp.
No, early. Late.
Like Babe Ruth calls his shot and misses. There we go.
1 ramp. That's
that
it.
did it.
Walk off.
Walk off ramp.
Just walk off, Josh. Walk off now.
Very nice. Well done, sir. Oh. Well done.
Carl doing some camera work on the fly.
Hey, Brian. Brian, will you hand me my Mountain Dew?
So that right ramp.
Some brick this way for a minute.
Accuracy does not get better with age. I can tell you that. When you miss early and late, you just know it's like this stuff ain't happening.
Yeah.
Oh, Carl.
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 Flub. It's Flubber. Flubber. Carry wing. Stepping up. Player 2.
She has no locks. She has walk this way.
That's the plunge I needed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Carrie.
Showing you how it's done.
When it went too long,
You went
when
too
it went
hard.
too far, I was
Yep.
like, that's great. This
Yeah.
is
There we
great.
go.
This is
Pass
going to
it
be a great
over
ball.
for-
We saw the disappointment in your face.
There you go.
You
Pass
just
it over.
Nice.
24 style, just center ramp out until you get to 40 million, no matter how many it takes.
Oh, that was a great nudge, but it didn't come back.
I know.
I thought
like
that was
just-
exactly the right nudge.
Yeah.
It did not tilt either, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Because I
Carl-
feel like I was slightly less aggressive on my tilt than that.
You looked at it funny, though. I saw it.
You should wait. Well, it did. She didn't tilt, but it was. Yeah. Yeah.
And Carl cannot understand why the cameras won't stay on this game properly.
They're on ball 2. So, not yet.
I think I'm going to step out for a little bit, and
You playing at 6?
I'm playing at 6. And I will not be jumping back and forth into the booth while I play.
I know. You need to be focused.
I'll be steaming in a corner
Right.
somewhere.
Easily distracted, Fred Richardson. Your new nickname.
Oh.
Easily distracted. It's like Dances with Wolves names. Oh, that is easily distracted.
Fred. Good luck for the rest of your round, gentlemen.
Thanks,
Thank you, Fred.
Fred.
I hope everyone plays well, and I'll see you guys back here a little bit later on.
Hopefully my next game on Barracora will be more like my early rounds yesterday and not my Raymond round. All right, target score once again for this pin is written there on the screen. Thank you, Carl. It's 40 million.
Right there.
So Karen
There.
will likely, she's already played Lost Child. She is one
There.
lock away from starting a multi-ball.
And
Or
there.
one skillful plunge. One skillful
Oh, yeah.
plunge.
She's got a multi-ball. Do you think she aborts? I think she aborts because she sees that she has 4 locks.
She can plunge this way.
Don't go long. Don't go long. But don't go short. There it is. Too long.
Nope. She's upset. And there we go.
All right. Right into the lock. Bang it. Oh. That's like there's a post between the lock and the right ramp. Make one of them. Why does it always have to be the post? Oh, no. Oh, no.
There we go. Oh, just a tad bit late. Okay, she now needs to just hit one shot. Hit one shot so you lock in your super ramps. Hit one shot so you lock in your super ramp. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye super ramps.
What? Yeah, 2.
Or have fun, good luck.
Taco Dog 40K. Welcome. Welcome to the stream.
I'm on fire. Go, Carl.
He's
Go.
looking-
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Josh Q plunge.
Carl practicing his skill shot with my ball. Don't think I don't notice that, Carl, if you watch this back. Okay, look at that. And, yeah, you deserved it.
Yes.
You deserved that to go short,
Yep.
you bastard.
Because he nailed it on yours,
Yeah.
didn't
Just going to take a moment to get myself dialed in. Oh, no.
Oh, he almost lied,
Yeah,
and
you
he-
deserve, that was karma. That was
That
karma
was-
for the plunge. Plunge practice. That's what happens. That was karma for your plunge practice on my ball.
Plunge practice.
You got the skill shot on my ball.
I didn't intend to. Biggest favor ever. You see that bag right there? It's a laptop on the bottom shelf there.
Oh, fine.
Might just sneak
Adam says he didn't do it. It went pops to lock. He was popping and locking. Oh,
he?
Carrie.
Oh, my goodness.
Jackie says no.
Oh, drain this way.
Dude, I did not intend to.
No, you didn't.
I didn't even know what I did.
It full plunged and it went jump up
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
lock.
and then over and
I
over
saw,
and over
all I
and
saw
over
was
and
the ball
over,
in the
yeah.
lock. I'm like, look at this guy.
Yeah, and Jim's.
But it was
does
more
that
fun
every
when we
time.
were commentating.
We're gonna
think
pretend
you're
that you
against
did. It's
Carmen.
Okay,
great.
I did it
It's
right.
great. It's good for the storyline for ESPN if you did do it. So we're gonna do that.
This is horrible. What ball are we? Oh, I can't even see because it's been shifted. Ball 4.
That's probably going to roll all the way around the orbit. Yep.
I'm very pleased with the timing.
Oh
that we're
my
on.
gosh. Gone.
Aerosmith is going.
Yeah.
Just turn it off. It is. I'm sorry. Just turn it off. Just turn the game off. Walk away. What do you mean?
Because if you went too far. It'll
Yeah.
miss it. It'll miss it and roll all the way around to the right orbit. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Oh, Carl, get your lock.
There we go.
Bang.
Late.
Oh, take an elevator down.
Went on the fly. Did not want to do a loop
Oh,
pass. And he gets the friendly in lane, and he's not going to get the lock.
He deserved that lock. I'll give it to him. We'll pretend he has 2 locks now.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's got some
Good
VIP.
power in lane. Richard Rhodes, what's up,
So
man?
he's still
What time is it in Australia
30
right now?
million away.
Oh, Carl. Oh. No. None of you guys are good. It's like a train wreck right now.
Oh, no.
Oh,
that
the
lock
one flipper
shot.
slats.
Nobody can find the lock shot.
2. Thanks.
Hey, RGR.
Carla somehow played for a minute and gotten like 200,000 points. Up, nope, now 450,000 points this whole ball. Come on, man.
I must say, this is one of the better modern skill shots, even though it gives you absolutely no credit for a skill shot. But it's one of the best ones. All right, I'll go to my game since I get to now play some Barracora.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
He
The
found
excitement.
it. Now he has to find it one more
One
time.
more. There you go. And just like shooting a free throw. Look at that.
Boom.
Now
All right.
just have a bet.
Good luck, Josh.
Thanks, dude. You too. Stuff the money in. Carl will banana flip his way to 40 million now. Someday it'll show his score, so he'll know that he's done. Or he'll just assume he's done. Good Lord. Please stop playing. There we go. You had a much better toy box multi-ball than I did.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, that sucked.
4?
5. That's ball 5.
Oh, man. How you doing? Uh-oh, not good. You're not doing good. Your face wasn't quite as red, so I couldn't quite tell. Oh,
Unbelievable.
no.
So what's that?
I mean, that has to be a
Good
10,
right?
right? Yeah, you got to get to 8 million to get a 9? right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. Hey, shoot your extra ball hole. Shoot this hole right there.
Why?
Shoot that, because it's like 15 million points, and you're at 4 million. It like gets you halfway there. Don't. You know
Don't
what?
do it. Don't
You know
do
what?
it.
Don't.
do it.
See
Don't.
myself- I can see myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can see it. I see the years stretched out before me of regret. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Richard, the Power 100 competition will not go for days plural. It will go for 6 hours, probably.
Yeah, how'd you pull
8
that off?
hours.
How did you
How
pull
did
off
I
hosting that on
I
the...
think I just have to take, while you guys are warming up, I have to walk my kid to school, and then I think I'm okay. She called it.
She did.
She called it.
All right, that's a 10 also, isn't it?
That
Yeah.
is a 10. Richard, we're in for high stakes, fast play. We want it to matter right away and matter fast.
All right, what's up next?
What's next?
You're up on it, whatever it is.
Oh yeah. We're gonna find out.
It's gonna be an EM.
It's not Miso. It's whatever's next to
Royal Guard. Abra. Is it Abracadabra?
Yes.
All right, we all warm up individually on these games, so we're gonna watch Josh play his warm up and then his actual game. The places that are shown on the player profiles, that is not for the entire tournament. It's just for the group. If you want to see tournament standings, you can go to ifpapinball.com/golf, where you'll see all the players, all the games, and everything that's been input into the system there so far. My name is Carl D'Angelo, and once again, you're watching the IFPA, the 2018 IFPA Pin Masters from Flippersfield Wonderland in Las Vegas. All right, that was Josh's practice, and he's gonna go. Yeah.
Still, that was like.
All right, so on this game, you want to get the 1, 2, 3, 4 that will advance your bonus value, which is the value you'll collect when you hit a lit drop target, such as the light is on the plastic, so right now that and that are lit. Slings, pops, change the value, change which one is lit. The IE in IE Pinball stands for Inland Empire. It's an area in Southern California.
It used to be that way, but I thought they changed it with the. That surprised me. You had to hit it at a unique angle to really get it. I had 3 in one game, 2 to 1 in the house. Well,
maybe it's good that it happened sort of over time because it was very crowded as I got better, so it didn't become
Next year I'm going to change my first hand.
he does not hit
So I
like
don't play
anything.
with it.
If I'm having a really good ball, he's usually start right. I finish my ball, I'm like, where the heck did he go now?
Wow. Josh is having a game like I had last night against Raymond.
Maybe I need to come next to my brother, David Stewart. David Stewart. See, now I can play with somebody else.
So when we took the group pictures yesterday, I was in the back and completely
Uh,
and then they were like, 3, 2, 1, so
Speeder Ice, thanks for the comment. Appreciate that.
knelt down. And as I did that, I like twisted my foot sideways and
All right. Yeah, I was going to say he's probably going to backhand for the 1, try to get the 1. That'll increase his bonus value to 3,000.
And then when you hit the targets, you get the bonus value or win. And that was the bonus value.
Or go out the out lane, yeah. Oh.
No, I know.
I know you know how to play, yeah.
I'm learning.
Oh, yeah?
I learned yesterday. Yeah. Carl, you know what I get to brag about? I beat Raymond 4-2. I lost to him 4-2. Everyone else lost to him 4-1.
What do you mean 42, 41?
So yesterday's winner.
Yeah.
Lost to him 4-1, but me,
Oh,
I
4-1. Okay, 4-2. All right, and Josh does not make it. He'll get a 6, and I am up. I am up now. He's going to be coming on mic.
Good luck.
Are you still playing?
Well, my game's not great right now.
Good luck. He looks really good on your practice.
I know, right?
Ready to roll.
Back and forth, ready to roll. You can do this all day. No, come. I have to pee in a minute anyway, so it's just going to be you. It's going to be me. Oh. What did I get? I got a 6. Let's enter this 6. That was awesome. Awesome. Bam. There we go.
I've always was puzzled by the games with the no slings at the bottom, but then slings in other places just to mess with you.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping for a little bit of one-lane love at the bottom. That did not happen that game.
Yeah, I saw you during warm-up shatzing like
ready,
crazy.
Ready to roll.
And then I think I saw you try and do an on-the-fly shats.
A little bit. Bricked it. Yes, this could be a high hand, which would be way worse. Abracadabra's awesome.
Yeah, this will actually be my first time playing it, although I've played similar era
Oh, look
games.
at that 3. Get that one. Get that one. Oh. Oh.
Wow, great recovery.
That was a big dig for ball just being ball 2 on a tilt ends game.
That didn't look like you put a lot of motion on the
Oh,
game.
how does it not go up?
Charm, maybe.
Backhand it. Backhand it. It's there. It's there. Do it. Oh.
Who doesn't love to shoot a drop target, though? It's just asking you to shoot it.
There it is. Oh. Nice save, Carl.
No.
Oh, there it is. Boom. Good plunge. Good plunge.
Oh,
that's
needed to
just
be, I guess.
mean. That was just mean.
Well, it's the Wisconsin problem. Too much beer.
Oh, great patience to let that ball bounce.
I did tell someone else from I used to live in.
Oh. Oh.
No, didn't know that was doing.
What's he going to do? Reset him? Yep.
HJ.
All right. Middle. That's a nice one. Nice.
So what happens when you hit the lit drop target
He's
there?
getting 3,000.
He's getting the bonus value.
If it's lit. That's another 3. Oh, no. Oh, that's the one lane that I was begging for.
I like it that one of those.
Well, you didn't pray to the in-lane gods.
But they both are counting that.
Oh.
You know that, don't you? Only the left
There's a very handsome walk off there.
Very
That's hard.
nice. Very nice.
So sometimes you actually want to hit that and cream it off that.
So that was a 5 for him?
That was a 4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
That one lane was being a fickle beast for you.
Yeah, the damn one that hit the pop bumper went out the right.
When do you usually start going after drops? I'm a 3,000 and up guy.
If I feel I have a solid shot on him, I'll go
Just
for him,
do-
even at 1,000. Yeah. Because I don't feel like I'll always get 1, 2, 3, 4, and that way I can advance it with the target.
Trying to figure out what this guy on the play field, like I think Abracadabra, I think of like stage magicians, we're in Vegas, but this guy does not look like that.
Or that's one heck of a stage.
And the alley is hard without the. You need some speed on it already.
Ooh.
As you saw.
What?
Doing the alley to the 1 or the 4.
The
Yeah, I
4
don't
was
seem to be
alright.
able-
The one was not happening, but the 4 was alright.
No, that was a big move.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's really nice when you get that up and down. This could be trouble.
Just get 35,000.
I know.
Pop
Just
bumper.
yeah.
It's just, yeah. I
That's
want.
cool.
I want it in there.
Oh no.
Well, great.
Nice
Wow.
save. Oh, look at that volley. That's great.
Yeah. You wouldn't
no.
believe there weren't slingshots there. That's tough. So our drop targets are complete, or on the left side. The only way to raise them is to shoot the center 500 or bonus target.
You got to complete all of them.
Wow,
And then shoot the center.
that's ambitious.
She's got 3 left. Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah,
Oh, that looked like a good one.
really needs that one.
Whoa.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, let it bounce.
Uh,
Wow,
Nice nudge.
great nudge.
Cradle, cradle. Oh.
But not
One to go.
not opting to dead bounce there.
Oh.
There it is.
Perfect.
Great shot. Oh, thought that was going to make it to the right flipper.
What is it, 34?
35.
35.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh. The angle that ball was coming down fooled her a little bit. She flipped with the wrong flipper first.
Oh, no.
Nice. Oh, no. Oh.
Do you think she could have put a bigger move on the game there, given it was ball 5?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, she definitely could have put a bigger move. She can put as big a move as she wants.
Yeah. If it
throw the
tilts, it
game,
tilts.
throw the game into the wall if you want. 6 for carry? Yeah, 28,000 is
Yeah.
the next tier. Oh, no.
Practice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You can tell we're all paying attention.
Just hit the start button. Ah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Watch. I want to just see her face when she realizes that. All right. 35. Go get him. Your match with Chris on this was nuts. Nuts yesterday.
Yeah. Sorry, I was remembering the match with Raymond,
your match
which
with
was
Raymond
pathetic.
was not nuts.
That's what I was going to say.
It was not.
No. Yeah, that match. I can't believe. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Chris had me for sure.
Oh. You hate, like, the made shot just advances your game so much, and then when the miss is a drain, it's just like, what could have been?
And there's not a lot you can do with the flipper distance, and you get to watch it for seconds come down from that top of the playfield.
You kind of know, like, right there that your ball's over, and that's, like, a really long time to think about what's coming.
Definitely, like, sit in the corner and think about what you did kind of thing.
Oh, good bump.
Wow, that was
good
terrific.
Oh my God.
The game just did not give it to her there. There was nothing she could do after it hit the top of that plastic or rubber between 1 and 2.
Good
wow.
plunge. Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect. Slam dunk. It's not even worth flipping. I mean, that was just such a great plunge.
I actually kind of respect the players that can just tell right away and just walk away from the machine. It's like they won't give the machine the dignity of beating them like that. They're just going to walk away first.
It's like, you didn't dump me. I dumped you. Nice save. There we go.
Great reaction
That's
flip
good.
there.
Getting some good last ball. Salvaging some strokes here.
There you go. I think she's going to make it there.
Oh.
Great decision to flip when it was at the apex there. It wasn't going to go all the way over.
Good comeback there.
Definitely.
20 point short.
Yeah, I was going to say 20 points.
Points short.
All right, gentlemen, I have to go play my game.
Go for it. Royal Guard. Royal pain in the butt. So that's at 7 for Karen.
Royal Guard's a great game. Are you guys done? No. Oh.
We're moving to Royal Guard. Yep, turn it over.
Carl's going to play, and I'm going to
Pierce, I was incorrect. Still have to wait because the other players did better than me on Torpedo Alley, so I'm waiting for Sorcerer. So here we have Carl D'Angelo playing Royal Guard. Wow. That was a warm-up, but I thought for sure that he was smart enough to know it had enough backspin to come back up over to the flippers.
All right, Ed, what are we looking at here?
This is Royal Guard.
Have you played this already today?
I have actually played it already.
All right, what was your strategy going into this?
So I feel like the key is to be able to notice and be very aware of when the 500s are lit on the middle and the outlane, because the target score is only 2,000.
Okay.
So that 500 gets you a quarter of the way there. So I've seen several people who have been able to just let the ball drain through the center knowing that 500 points gets them there. But in order to light those, it's still a little bit of a mystery to me. I know that the targets in the middle help advance that.
Now, does it help if you've served in the British Royal Navy before, or?
So I think that the Royal Guard just protects the Queen.
Okay, so that actually has nothing to do with pinball then.
No,
okay, I just wanted to check.
I mean, they do have pinball machines in the UK. I don't think the Queen has ever played one, but it's hard to say.
All right, with these small flippers, I've seen a lot of people just kind of letting the ball hit those bumpers underneath, which is very scary to me.
Yeah, I mean, knowing when it has enough downforce to come back, because the alternative when it doesn't have enough speed is that the ball will either get trapped under the flipper and you'll be forced to make a sort of a nudge move off the rubber, which in a game where tilt ends game is not going to be a viable strategy.
Right, and we've seen a few, I think. We've seen a few tilt end games, 10s on these machines, so it's something you have to watch out for sure.
Yeah, someone in my group unfortunately tilted end game with 100 points on this game, so it was very hard, sympathetic. However, that player did make a big comeback. So
now, when you're playing golf, do you kind of throw your normal strategy out, like a game that you're familiar with? Let's say, like, you played a lot of Game of Thrones, right? And it's on the list today. How are you changing your strategy on a game like that from your normal play to, going for a particular score?
Well, I think that usually, you try and when you're playing a match play event, you're trying to go for the blow up. So you're definitely thinking to yourself, okay, well, I can take a little bit more of a risky shot. For instance, on Iron Man, I don't think in most qualifying formats people would ever start bogey, maybe to put a foundation score up. But here, bogey will get you, especially if you hit the ramps a few times when bogey is running, will get you 5 or 6 million points. And so that's halfway to the target. So I think Ironmonger might be a little bit of a red herring to start there. So I'm definitely picking different modes in games that appreciate modes. With the EMs, there's a little bit less of that strategy.
Right, I feel like with the EMs, it's a little more of survival. That tends to be my general strategy on EMs, is just survive.
Yeah, just put the ball up away, like the bigger distance between the ball and the drain, like you're winning, right? Like.
But yeah, with a game like, we're playing today with Game of Thrones or Iron Man, there's definitely some different strategies from normal games that you're going to, and obviously with Game of Thrones being set to casual play, no one's getting the chance to start Martel and just rely on that extra ball during multi-ball.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of different strategy in a golf event like this.
Definitely. And I definitely made a mistake, actually, pertinent to strategy. So I had played my Blackwater multi-ball in Game of Thrones, and I had put 174 million. The target is 250. So I was thinking, how do I get these points? Now, what I should have been doing is trying to start the remaining modes, either get Lannister and hit a few shots in Lannister. Instead, I attempted to, I only needed one target, because you need to hit both spot targets to late lock. I went for another spot target on the right, the lock target, and it drained instantly. And I realized that the chances of me being able to get back around to Blackwater multi-ball in this format is probably very slim, and I probably would have been able to pick up the 70 million remaining points by changing my strategy.
Oh, there's that. Looking for that 500 light, trying to get it with the bump at the end, but so sad to see a Pittsburgh Steelers fan lose out like that. They really don't get to win much, so it counts.
Pittsburgh's a wonderful city, home of Heinz Ketchup, so I feel like that's kind of a win, right?
All right, there's that 500 light right there.
Yeah, so now it's lit in the middle, too, which definitely changes your strategy. He's still...
I mean, a nice bump to get that 500, but you want to see the ball and play a little longer than that. Now, Carl, I posed this question earlier. Do you think it helps to be either in the British Royal Navy before in this game, or that doesn't translate to pinball?
I think the Royal Navy you would want to be for Torpedo Alley, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
My mistake.
He needs a couple more points to be able to drain.
Yep. Really just milk these last few points and then just let it go.
I would absolutely.
There it is.
That's what I would have done too.
Oh, he didn't let it.
Oh, see, now he's in trouble. He could go out lane and
here
beat
he
me.
goes. No,
nice and easy.
But yeah, that's what I would have done. Is
the
hit
reel
those
didn't,
spot targets.
He had more than 1501.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the reel didn't count properly there.
Interesting.
And he definitely wouldn't have got the benefit of the doubt.
No, he wouldn't have.
Well, it's a nice 4 for Josh.
Yeah, but look at your. I missed it. Yeah.
You know what? I'll take the game's mechanics over my skill. We'll give it a shot.
All right, coming up next is Kerry Wing.
Is that true?
Coming off a hot run yesterday.
And you are watching the, again, if you're just joining us, this is the 2018 IFPA Pin Masters from Las Vegas, Nevada. I am Carl D'Angelo.
Alongside Dave Aceto.
I'm Josh Sharp for a second. It would have been pretty awesome if the 500 didn't give me 500. It would have been great.
That would have been
infuriating. I was worried on mine. It was rolling just as the score motor was still going.
The add-a-ball version of this game is more fun because the jets are 100 if you light them.
Okay.
And if you get into the situation where if you clear everything, like you get an add-a-ball, you get an extra ball, but then it resets everything. So you sort of it's fun playing like stack the deck, and then you try to milk the deck as long as you can, and then it goes away.
So more points is more fun. Huh?
More points is more fun. All right, this is the Jersey Jack pinball version of Palace Guard Royal Guard.
Beautiful game. Beautiful game. What's going on, Eric?
Don't worry, Kerry. It's not doing anything. Get you every time.
Now, is there a way to light a specific 500 in this game?
No, I have no idea. If there is, I don't know. You just look down, and when it's lit,
you hope it's there.
They're the ABCDE.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's why the C lights the middle, and everything's in order.
So you're saying that's a pretty important plunge.
Oh, yeah.
And
not the center. How many times do you drain down the center? You don't want the C. You want the other letters.
That's true.
I don't know. You want to set up the C for your
last
walk-off.
ball, yeah. But the first couple balls, you want the other ones.
I mean, if you're over 1,000, maybe you want to get the C. Milk that 500 and then just let it drain.
I mean, 'cause come on. Most of the balls are savable down the middle.
Yeah. It really doesn't want to go down. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's the bad side.
And how's the tilt on this machine? Are we a little afraid of it?
No, it's all right.
All right, right out lanes now.
Do you guys find it's easier to just shut your mind off and play pinball, or are you focused more on the score in a golf event?
No, pin golf for me is sort of house ball management.
Okay.
So. I think ball to ball, there's more focus because of the balls are your currency versus like, you know what? I got 2 balls left. Everything's gonna be fine.
Right, right.
Bye.
All right. She could skillfully play. It would be very hard, Wheel of Fortune style, for her to not free spin her way to at least making a 4 here.
Would you let this drain?
I would. I would just not. I would just walk away and be like, if it throws me down the B lane at the bottom, just you know what? I deserved it.
Leave it to chance. Nice and easy.
Don't do anything. Don't do
there
anything.
you go. Let it go.
Oh no.
She's gonna
oh no.
She's gonna get the old-fashioned way.
Tempt the fates.
Oh no! Oh no! That scared me.
I turned it off.
Oh,
Well, it does when the relays move. You got to be careful
Yeah.
because when the digits are rolling.
Don't touch anything, please.
Oh!
Old school. We appreciate that. You don't want the easy 500. I respect it. People are definitely starting to like track their scores now. It's getting to the point where you're starting to see where you lie at the end of the day, but it's not a big deal because there's always tomorrow to come back. So if you're sitting on that line, maybe a couple spots behind, only the top how many will move on to the finals? Top 16.
Top 16.
So we've got this 1 o'clock group. We also have a 6 o'clock group coming to play. So 75 players total.
Yes. Oh, ruling on Aerosmith. See you guys later.
Good luck.
This is the fun part.
Oh, a
Tilt
tilt
error.
through. Oh, if it's just a warning, it won't be anything. Actual tilt through there. I'd be surprised.
Now we're giving players 30 seconds on every machine. Is that correct? To just kind of feel how the machine is playing.
Exactly.
If there's a certain shot that you think that maybe that's the shot you want to focus on, giving it a couple of flips just to really dial it in it can make the big difference when you play. Especially, a lot of people with a machine, the newer machines, have a chance to play these. Oh no,
the rare center drain.
You see a lot of people have access to Game of Thrones or Aerosmith, but the thing about pinball is every game plays differently.
That was a great nudge there to get into the sea.
All right, practice time is over. Hopefully we see more of those 500 drains when it counts.
Karen, very excited to play this again from last night, I'm sure.
So is that a tilt warning through?
No, it was a tilt.
An
tilt
actual
through.
tilt through.
Yeah, I don't know why they needed me for anything.
Wow.
Just to make it official.
We're gonna have to start playing players 1 and 3.
Aerosmith. Yep. Her practice game, just get to.
Yeah, just a casual.
She's like, so can I just take the 5 then? Because that's cool.
I'm predicting a 3 on this game.
Oh. Stan. Oh, it's tempting fate.
Nice and easy. There we go. Good control. Nice shot.
That would have been a great shot with a loaded upper playfield. That was nothing.
Okay, there's that.
That's good. Good. Powerful drain.
Love that plunger.
All right, not the A. Not the A.
Don't go to that A hole. Go in the B hole. Yeah, we've seen it at least one.
Good save.
One tilt.
On this?
On
EF?
Today, we've seen a tilt for a 10 by somebody.
Oh.
So yes, in pin golf, tilt through is an automatic 10. It's a DQ for the game.
Yeah. Which is it actually just follows the normal rules, right? A tilt through is a score of 0,
right?
And a score of 0 is a 10. Good nudge.
Yep.
All right,
Anything,
300 more to be able to
but the
drain.
right.
300 more to be able to drain for fun. Oh. All right.
Well, looks like a gimme of a 4.
Now she can drain for fun.
Yeah, so the way the scoring works is you have the set score, which can get you your par. So if you get that, on your third ball, you're going to get a 3. But depending on what your score is when your game is done, that will affect how many over you go. and it goes up to 10.
I would be seriously impressed if she gets the E.
If she
that
short
plunger.
plunges the E lane,
Yeah.
take your time. It's like jackpot. Oh, she gave us.
yeah.
Oh, do it,
yeah.
yeah.
All right. All right. Oh,
All right,
oh. If that clean dunked, that would have been some bad news.
This is a stressful game to watch.
All right, moving to Iron Man.
Practice.
Time for a little Iron Man.
Game 9? No, this is not.
I've heard from some people who have already played this today that Monger's given people a little bit of trouble, so you may not want to rely on that multi-ball. But the ramps seem to be working for a lot of folks. This is a game that, I feel like if you just play it like you are playing a game at home and don't worry about the score, you're maybe a little more likely to get that 10 million. Yeah, there's a link to all the scores. If you go to IFPA.com, you'll see a list of the current scores, where everybody stands on the leaderboard. It is the top 16 that will make it into the finals on Sunday. We still have one more group of around 35 players to go. 6 p.m. kickoff. We'll see if we can. I think it looks like the timing's going to work out on where we actually do get things underway around 6 o'clock. You can see how horrible I play. Follow along then. I think I may be the only person ranked over 1,000 on the IFPA rankings here today, but that's okay because it's not all about the rankings. Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of people on this game making it a ramp-centric game and just kind of taking the points where they can get them and not worrying about Monger as much. Now, I believe Iron Man is a fictional character. I cannot confirm that 100%. But I believe this is based on a comic book. This is not a real person. Augie, do you know that? Iron Man, is this based on fiction or is this a non-fiction title?
I believe this is based on the movie/comic book.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure on that. Now, you've already played this today?
I played it today. I went for the bogey strategy, got that going. During bogey, popped up my Ironmonger, and that introduced an element of randomness that drained 3 balls on me.
Oh, lovely.
But was able to save the 5, and was happy with that score.
Yeah, I've heard mostly ramps is kind of what you want to focus on in this one.
Ramps, yeah. That's a safe strategy. You'll get a return to the flipper, and if you can keep it up, the combos will pay off.
I guess it's more of, do you want to play a long game that's a little safer, or do you want to look for a big payoff? And maybe have to deal with that randomness you're talking about.
Yeah, in a game, in a tournament like this, I think the safe play is the smart play.
My strategy is just don't drain later on. That's see how that does.
So it looks like she's got the Monger coming up here. Oh, that's practice time.
Yes, indeed. If you're just joining us, everybody does get 30 seconds of practice time to kind of feel the machine out. So you may see some why is that ball just falling, or why is the machine reset? Well, we're just getting ready for the actual game now. Carl sitting with 31 strokes currently. Josh with 33. Karen with 42. Carrie with 48. Everybody's all over the place, though, right now. I don't think we have any finals in yet, but it seems to be people are on their last machine or just about ready.
My group has two
Two
games
to go?
left.
Okay, yep. Nice little danger. And somebody is not a happy boy. Josh stepping up to the machine. Giving a little wipe down for reasons unknown. Germs, he's a germaphobe, known germaphobe.
It's actually relatively cool in here, which is nice. I wasn't sure what to expect coming out to Las Vegas to the desert, but comfortable temperatures.
That's my favorite one.
Better than New England right now.
Yeah, yeah, we're thinking about you guys. Stay dry.
Man, just some really rough first balls here on Iron Man. People just looking to get control and can't find it.
This game can be mean under the best conditions, but when it's set up like this, it's it's really a challenge.
Oh, the old halfway up the ramp, one of the most frustrating things in pinball.
Yeah.
Wow. Iron Man just having its way with the entire group. All right, let's look for a score over 1 million on this ball one. I'm holding on to hope here.
Yeah, she seemed to be able to combo the ramps in warm-up, so I think that's probably what she'll go for right here.
Last game, she had some very good nudging, so I don't know if it's going to come into play on this one here, but we'll take a watch.
With the center post removed, the skill shot is no longer a gimme.
And what is that skill shot?
It's the top lane. There's 2 lanes. You can cycle with the flippers.
And you just go too hard, you overshoot it, you're pretty much done.
No ball save whatsoever. It's kind of the standard here.
Yeah, if you want to get some good practice in for a major competition, I would definitely suggest that if you have a game at home, turn off the ball save. If you're playing on location, maybe see if they'll turn off the ball saves for a day, because it really does change how you approach a game. When you have that 10 seconds, you maybe take some more risks. But as soon as you don't, you really need to pay attention.
So he's got it under control here. Lines up the ramp. Get this combo going. Nope, just missed.
But I think that's what we're going to see. We're going to see ramp. If we can get some control. Finds that magnet. Oh. Just shaking his head on the way out. He knows. Magnets and machines. You love them, you hate them, or you just really hate them.
Well, it's an element of randomness. If you without it, life would be boring.
Honey, I brought home these magnets.
Some control.
Yep. Now let's see that ramp. Oh, we're going Monger. Magnet, control, catch. Keep hitting it.
So in general, you never want to hit the ironmonger in the middle. Always kind of brush the sides. And
yeah, you're going to get a better return that way. But now with the multi-ball, it's, play pinball, score points.
Yeah. If you can get to the super jackpot, that might just about do it. But he's got to shoot a spinner to bring him up.
There we go.
6 hits on the monger. And then
couple to go. Yep, you see that center light lit. Nice control. 4 more hits, 3 more. Nice use, that ball.
Now
all right, here we go.
Up the middle for a 3 million point jackpot. You get it? All right, still
up
got
to 7. Yep, that's that 3 million points right there. Now back to the ramps, I would say.
Yeah. That's where I'd go anyway. There it is. If you can shoot them in combination, points are doubled.
And does that cap out at 400K or 2x 400K?
I don't know if you can see the escalating values on in front of the ramp in green.
Yes. Yep.
The first time through that cycle, it'll advance both of them. The second time through, they operate individually.
Just finishing short there with 8.6. That 3 million jackpot, very, very big part of this game right now.
Yep. Yeah, that's a large chunk of the target.
That's the first multi-ball we've seen on this one. Now, is there a point maybe where you just get a little desperate for points and say, you know what, I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and I'm going to play it now?
That's a bad strategy, but
that's my strategy.
I think we've all been there. Now, the more control, the better. You know, if you can keep the ball under control, you're generally going to be in a better position to succeed.
So those the orbits and the center lane will get you some mongers going right now. Good control, nice recovery.
That right flipper's been a little bit soft today, so she really had to make sure there was a little momentum on the ball before she let it go.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Yep.
And this is the bogey mode.
So we're just going ramp, ramp, ramp right now.
Yep, ramps and loops score points. All the lit arrows.
600,000 right there.
Nice patience.
Yeah, even though this is a timed mode, you don't want to, get wrapped up in that. You just want to relax, control, take the shot. Really handling these ramps well.
Now it looks like she has the war machine lit. Ooh, at the cannon, there it is.
There we go,
multi-ball.
nice shot, very nice shot. Now, what are you shooting for here?
You're shooting for the stand-ups. There's the 4 drone stand-ups. Once you complete those, it lights shots for jackpots.
Okay, you can see that on the. It's one in the center, one on the right side, flashing blue.
When I'm playing this, and I'm in the War Machine multi-ball, I generally shoot for the whiplash and try and stack those two together.
Sure.
If you can complete all the characters in one ball, you can get into a mode called Do or Die for a 35 million point hurry up.
Very nice.
Lazarus right
Very
there.
nice, Lazarus.
Pay attention. Always pay attention.
Yeah, do not walk away from a game. If you learn anything, do not walk away from a game until your game is done and your ball is officially drained. When you see that bonus. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people, even in competitive play, just walk away from a ball that's been ball saved. Obviously not today, with no ball save. No.
Just a couple more.
Yep, closing in on that 10 right now. A couple more shots should do it.
Don't get nervous. Make those shots. All right.
I'm nervous right now just watching it.
Certainly don't tilt.
Yes. Have that bonus in your back pocket. Hit a ramp. Hit a ramp twice. You're scaring me. All right, there it is. Nice job. Very good ball. Very good ball. Yeah, and look, you had the little 2.6 mil bonus on top of it, so not even a sweat. All right, let's see what strategy we get here. I'm going to assume this is a monger. Of course. Control, control, control. There we go. On the right flipper. And we're going to the monger.
Nice little tip.
Nice recovery. Only one danger.
What's up, gentlemen?
Welcome back.
Good to be here.
Angus, nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Great to be here. I find Iron Man's been one of the games today that's been playing better for most people, wouldn't you say?
It played better for me today than yesterday. I walked, one of the ones I wish I could have redone yesterday. I walked away with a 2 million point game. It's not my finest.
Yeah, no. Oh, and that's
that's why people are maybe want to shy away from the monger today. You get that just whiplash of a drain.
But this is the reality of pinball. You know, there are, and I think in a format like this, you have to look at occurrences like that and just put them behind you immediately, right? If you can't dwell on things like that happening, or else you will go on tilt. Like in poker, they call someone not playing well going on tilt, and I think it's the same in pinball. You know, you do go on tilt. But
on the other hand, you do need to remember that the more randomness that you introduce into the game, the more difficulty you're going to have completing the objectives. So
look at how classy Carl is when he drains. I wish I was that classy to just like not punch something. Just taps his hands a little bit against his leg, walks away. Totally cool. Knows he's probably going to get it.
I have to say the coolest head out of the bunch today, I think, has been Colin. He, you haven't heard a peep out of him. He's been pretty decent.
All right, let's see if Josh can use this time to maybe catch up to Carl. He's 2 strokes behind currently, but if he gets 10 mil here, which looks pretty likely, that'll give him at least a stroke catch up. Yeah, just hit these ramps one more time, you're good to go.
That's exactly it.
All right,
there it is.
There you go.
Yep.
That's just knowing how many points you need to get and taking the points that are giving.
That's how I got out of the game myself too after a short-lived multi-ball. I find this game more than the others, you can really get into a rhythm with the ramp shots.
Yeah, and that's what you want is if you can get in that rhythm, take the millions that are there.
Exactly.
They're safe millions. You're not going to have to deal with any of the monger if you don't have to.
Exactly.
Now this is Group 5's last game.
And this is a climbable hill. You know, 1.2 million right now, and she has monger, and like I just said, it's a climbable hill.
But a nice scream at the end. if you might as well just scream it out.
Yeah, and that is pinball for you, ladies and gentlemen. I love that expression. That's pinball for you.
Yeah. Now don't get confused. These are not 3-ball games, folks. This is a ball 4.
Been trying to use that excuse at work. You know, when I screw up and just saying, hey, that's pinball.
Yeah.
They're like, Angus, shut up.
All right, Carl's pissed, so he's going to get like 15 million and walk away.
I have a feeling he's getting good shape here.
Oh, that danger.
No, and he might get
That was a big move.
Yep.
Wow, that was surprising.
Using his hand to calm the machine.
Surprising, yeah, he used the force on that one. That's an advanced pinball technique, ladies and gentlemen. You don't really get into that until, after about 10,000 hours of play.
Like going back for the monger.
I have a feeling he's going to do it here, though.
Oh, you were just a curse.
I am a curse, yeah.
Curse.
Maybe I'm just going to start saying the opposite of what I think, and then that will occur. Okay, she is going to shit the bed here. That's what I think is going to happen.
All right, so Carl's only had one game. Carl's only had one game over 5 strokes.
I think I'm up.
All right, good luck.
In a tournament like this, consistency can really help your game. I know that sounds kind of obvious, but keeping an even keel is important.
Yeah, don't let if you get a 10, don't let that throw you off for the rest of the day.
No, certainly
because
not.
if you have a great game, you can pick up a 1 somewhere, and that really balances things out.
Not a lot of ones today, though.
No, not very many. In this group alone, there's only been 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why having just that great ball 1 can be so valuable.
Carl's back up, looking for 2 shots on the monger. 1 more. There it is.
A nicely timed multi-ball with that drain on the left side.
Yeah, when you know that you have just 1 hit left on the monger, you can get a little reckless. You don't have to worry about the rebound as much.
Now, although these games do not have the ball save for the initial launch, you will see the ball save during multi-balls, because that would just be really mean. Yeah, I think after this game we're going to switch to a different group here.
Lighting is super.
I know there's a lot of people who do not want to see Augustus on stream. It's offensive.
At least that game of Barracora is behind me. That might have offended a few people.
Well, we'll see if we can get you on the next.
Looks like my group's on Sorcerer.
A little NEPL shout out for you. There you go.
For the record, 1G. Excuse me, guys.
Uh-oh, there he goes. Good luck. Go Sorcerer, them. What do you know? Carl comes back. It's like we knew that was going to happen. Way to come back there, Carl.
Thanks.
Those first couple balls a little frustrating.
Oh, not a little more than just a little.
I was saying you held your composure very well, and that's something we like to see in the pinball community. I know there are plenty of us guilty of not holding it together sometimes.
Wish I could get rid of this glare.
Yeah, I know.
All right, that ends the round for now. There's still some other groups on right now, but we're going to go dark, and we'll come back at 6 o'clock for, or right around 6 o'clock for the 6 p.m. shift. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, we'll see you around.
And we will see you later. 1 hour.